Alright, let's check out Last Days of Lazarus. This is out tomorrow. Thank you to these developers, I guess. I think it's made by 2 different studios working together for the code for the game. Let's check it out. If we find ourselves with desire that nothing in the world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that we were made for another world. C.S. Lewis.
Lazarus?
Well, that's a great start.
Who is this?
It's me, Ludmilla. Listen, you have to come home.
Ludmilla, what happened?
It's Mom,
She's a rabbit?
Dad,
Oh, okay.
What the hell are you talking about?
she hanged herself.
God damn it. Are you telling me the truth?
You think I lie about such a thing? She's dead as Lazarus. She's hanging by a rope in the closet. Oh my god. I'm so scared. It's dark and raining and I'm all by myself. What do I do?
What do you do? Why the hell did you call me in the first place? Call the damn police or an ambulance.
Please tell me you'll come home.
You're on ambulance, Lazarus!
What the hell do you mean? You have to come home. Our mother is dead and you just...
Listen, I can't. Not now. I have a job and it's not the sort of thing I can walk away from.
The hell with your job. You left me and Mom just as Father did. You're a selfish bastard.
Listen, if I could, I would come right away. But I really can't. I'll be home by Christmas, okay?
No, it's not okay at all. You have to come at once. I can't wait that long. I'm all by myself here. Why can't you understand?
I'm sorry.
Christ. Are you there? Lazarus? No. No! What do I do? You bastard.
I'd like to have a wonderful, fantastic, sexy Patreon shout out to our supporters. Reaper. Thank you so much, Reaper, for the continued support. You are a beautiful nomkin as always. Keep on reaping and being wonderful. Really do appreciate you. Also, shout out to Grunt Life. Thank you, Grunt Life, for the many years of support. You are an amazing nomkin too, and we can't thank either of you enough for helping us keep these horror videos and long plays coming. So sit back and relax, guys. Make sure you support our producer Alice by hitting those links on screen right now and going to Alice's Twitch, YouTube, and subscribing and all that good stuff. Here is a new playthrough of a brand spanking new horror game. Enjoy. So, probably worth warning you, by the way, this is a pretty visceral game.
Turned 16. I didn't miss it.
The demo was very
Why the hell didn't I just
graphic.
come to the funeral? That last job was a mess. And now I need to lay low for a while. I hope at least my sister will forgive me. I should have brought some flowers.
She sounded like she was dealing with it well.
Expecting me. Aside from going to work, she never leaves the apartment.
Visually, this is really nice, actually. I say nice. It's a strong word. That's not what I mean.
Ludmilla, I'm home.
Okay, before I do anything, guys, it actually is heating up in here quite a bit, so I'm going to whack the AC on. So just give me, like, a minute. It'll take me, like, a minute to set up. And but I'm still going to be in the room. You'll just hear me, like, hurling myself around in the background. I'm going to put the AC on, though, okay? Because I'm going to get really hot otherwise. Okay. Oh, it's Christmas.
Often called a dictator, the new president has won the people's vote of confidence through unprecedented measures. In his latest speech, he announced the increase of the minimum wage by 70%. For millions of people, the Christmas celebrations turn to feasts as the increased income brings a complete life change for them. The measure has also put an end to the protests organized by the opposition, who are still outraged by another decision by the president, closing the borders. As you may know, the decision was taken earlier this month, and as a consequence, no one can leave the country without given permission.
That sounds great. And I mean, not great at all.
This was my father's typewriter.
Okay.
After he left us, our mother started writing weird religious poems and giving them to the neighbors. Made us look like a family of fanatics. Quite a lot of pills. Mom had a disturbing addiction to painkillers. Ludmilla should have thrown them away.
Unless your sister's on them too? Question mark. My dear child, even if your memories of your father are vague, I hope you remember how loving he was. You do, don't you? A gentleman, always ready to give his life for all of us. Lazarus, my dearest son, I understand your frustration and resentment towards us, but believe me, it's not easy for us either. Your sister and I are alone against a world that does not see us with good eyes. The people are gossiping. I want you to come home. That the three of us be together again. You, me, and Ludmilla. We could mobilize and find Vladimir. Let's convince your father to come home. Oh, how I wish I could. Our love was sincere. Some would say obsessive, even. Lazarus, don't be like your father. Don't leave us all alone. Come home. God bless you, Mum. Okay. Got the trophy. More to know.
It's locked.
Alright, that's a bit weird. Isn't your sister meant to be here to, like, greet you and shit? Okay, got a bunch of books. Okay. Got a camera. Old memory. I remember this whole thing. This camera reminds me of the first beating I took from Dad. I was around 14 years old. A distant relative visited us on Christmas and brought this thing as a present. Even though today it may not be worth much, it was quite an expensive camera back in the old days. This thing would require a film cartridge, and we only had one. Dad quickly used it to take some pictures of us. However, I remember he wasn't impressed and threw them away. He said that we'd rather not keep memories of our family, as there was nothing special about us. I never understood what he meant, but I would often take the camera and pretend to take pictures of Mum and Dad, and even of Ludmilla, who was just a toddler at the time. Once I surprised Dad when he came back from work, pretending to take a picture of him. He lashed at me and slapped me, throwing the camera out the window. He started repeating that our family does not deserve to be preserved in memory, since we're just worthless scum that are wretches and sinful. I never understood his rage, but I forgave him. I searched for the camera that night and found it. I tried to put it back together, but to no avail. A few days later, Dad left. Wow, sounds like you got a healthy family here. Okay, I can't get out there. I hear whispering a little bit there for a second. I did. There's definitely, but it could just be people in the other apartment, seeing as we're like in an apartment complex.
Damn it!
Jesus, that scared me.
I should find a new light bulb.
Your face is a light bulb.
Those
Got
religious depictions make me feel uncomfortable.
Me too. Wow, Lazarus, I like you already. Let's take a light bulb from the Christmas tree and shove it up there. A light bulb in here, maybe? This is not a light bulb, that is a massive vase. Mind you, Lazarus did not go to his mum's funeral either, which wasn't the best thing. We didn't read this. Dearest brother, as you can see, I'm not home. I've grown hateful of this place since the horrible night. I'll be at the cemetery lighting a candle at our mother's grave. I hope I'll catch the bus back before 9 PM. If not, don't worry. I'm all grown up now. I can watch after myself. Sometimes I've got a feeling of jumping on a train and going far, far away. Who knows? Maybe I'll buy myself a ticket tonight. Don't worry about me. I'll take the risk. I'll leave the entrance door unlocked for you. See you, hopefully soon. Your sister, Ludmilla. Be nice if you could tell me where the fucking key to the rest of the fucking house was, sis. Thanks.
This is the place where my mother took her life.
Cozy. Well, here's the light bulb we need. Just more weird... This is definitely a fire hazard, having smoking incense in a small fucking cupboard. Cupboard. Use the light bulb. Wonderful. Okay, what has that achieved, by the way? Oh, we can open this now and get the key. Got it. It was too dark to feasibly open that chest before, but now we got it, guys.
Me, back in the day. My little sister, Ludmilla.
Alright. Father Abraham told me that the belief in God has reached an unhealthy level, that I should break ties with the past and forget everything. To forget my beloved Vladimir. That I should stop stuffing the walls of my house with paintings of saints and stop burning incense twice a day. What kind of devilish advice is that? What sort of priest thinks like this? The man is an apostate. Anathema. I will never set foot in this cursed church again. Never I will make this house a real monastery. It will be the perfect place to serve God. To hell with this. Even Ludmilla has started to misbehave lately. She doesn't even cover her head when she leaves the house. What a shameless child. And now she's in cahoots with Father Abraham. He twisted my daughter's mind and urged her to take me to the clinic for a psychiatric checkup. That damn fool. She has no idea how much I sacrifice for the good of the family. Oh, Vladimir, if only you knew how much I want you to come back. I don't think he gave a fuck, actually, to be honest with you. Sounds like he didn't really like you very much. Okay, stop. It's music. Music bad. Music bad. This place is this apartment's fucking massive, by the way. Jesus Christ. That does not look particularly good. That door is leaking jam.
So I understand that we have 5 more
Oh, hey, kitty cat.
Okay.
I thought it was like a toy one.
Father Abraham. All right. Everyone knows him, but not everyone knows about his past. This is important because you'll certainly meet him. Dear fellow citizens, just by looking out the window, we can all see the church where this individual serves. That blue building with the golden roof that cost us, the taxpayers, a fortune. This man, as I will not call him a priest, started his spiritual life somewhere in England as a Roman Catholic priest, far from Romania's now defunct communist regime. 40 years ago, dear listeners, his name was on everyone's lips. During that time, a series of uncertain but scandalous events took place in his life, culminating with the death of his own son.
Why is this on the radio?
Some of you may not know that the Roman Catholic priests are not allowed to get married. But you know what he did? He had an affair with a woman.
A woman?
She ended up killing herself.
Oh, Jesus.
How convenient. Now about the son. At that time, the press
There's the
said
church, by the way.
boy was just the victim of a car accident.
It was like Coptic
Again,
more than
how
Catholic.
Convenient. After giving up the priestly clothing of the Roman Catholic Church, Abraham moved to Romania, where he discovered
Eastern Orthodox Christianity.
and
Okay, that's what
chose
this is.
the path of monasticism. He is now, as you may know, a hieromonk. That is, I understand, both a monk and a priest, being highly appreciated by the faithful. Yet again, what a convenient turn of events.
What a convenient turn of events. He sorted his life out.
Don't you see a pattern? This man sure knows how to get whatever he wants. So that is his story. What's my opinion of him?
I don't think you like him very
This man
much.
is no priest. He's a fraud and, worst of all, a murderer. He is a man that got away with murder.
You didn't really present any evidence of this. Oh, whatever. Hi, kitty cat.
You look a little rough, old boy. I hate to break this to you, but you fit perfectly in this old, decrepit place.
But you still get cuddles because you're a nomkin. Oh my god. Strange, isn't it, these days? It seems that even the simplest things are better understood when written, not when spoken. I remember each Christmas we visited Mum and me, how you'd bring us expensive gifts. Money, clothes, jewellery. We sold it all. Some of it we gave to charity. We didn't need any of it. Sometimes I sit and think where you all get all this stuff from. Valuable antique objects. We cared little for money. We just wanted to have someone close to us. A paternal figure. Someone whom to speak to. Someone on whose shoulder we could cry. Yet you thought you could fulfill this by showering it every so often with money. You understood nothing. You did exactly like our father. Okay. So we left home for a well-paid job and just sent money home, and they weren't too happy about that. I have not.
How on earth can you eat this thing? It looks like it's stood here for days. The stench is overwhelming. What the hell, Ludmilla?
Ah! There we go. I just need to look at things more. Fantastic.
Lazarus, you finally arrived.
Yes, a few moments ago. I thought you'd be home. Where are you?
I'm beside her mother.
Are you still at the cemetery? You should hurry up and catch a bus, or else...
Don't worry, I can handle it on my own.
Listen, I brought you money. Enough to start a new life somewhere else. I want you to know that I am very sorry.
There's no need to be sorry. I have forgiven you already, Lazarus. We all make mistakes from time to time. I have my own sins.
Oh, thank you. Listen, you should hurry up. It's cold and dark already. By the way, where are you calling from? Ludmilla? Are you still there? Hello?
Okay, that was a little weird. And of course, there is now nobody there. Huh. Spoopy doopy. It's really pretty, actually. Oh, shit. Okay, that is not what I expected to find in the lounge now. Close the door.
What the hell was that?
Close the door. It's probably just a passing asteroid, right? Right? Hang on. I'm pretty sure this wasn't here before. Has the jamming got worse from the jam room? Definitely looks like it has, right? You have any idea what happened? Huh.
There are cracks on this wall.
This wasn't here
And
before.
a foul stench is coming from behind. This is madness. She even locked the bathroom door.
Listen, Lazarus, you might have just taken a fat shit. And that could have ruined everything. Hi!
What
I'm not
the
gonna lie, out of
hell
all the
is
things I
this
expected to be in here, that was quite low down my list, if I'm honest with you.
Am I losing my mind? What the devil was that? I should call the police right away.
Okay? The phone is just here.
Hello, what's your emergency?
You need to send someone. There's a creature in my bathroom. A hideous monster. Something like...
Sir, please calm down and try to speak louder.
I can't speak louder. The thing is right next to me. Just behind the door.
It's in the toilet! What's it gonna do?
Horrible thing there. The earthquake must have caused it to come out. It's sticking out of the toilet. And there's black stuff smeared on the walls. Please send someone.
Just
I'm
lie!
going to ask you to calm down and back away from the door. Try to arm yourself with a knife if possible.
Okay, well, there's a knife
Are
in the
you
kitchen.
kidding? It's a bloody monster. How would a knife help me?
You could
Damn
stab it.
Just send someone. Oh God, it's happening again.
Please calm down. You are not the only emergency. There are reports from all over the city about abnormal activities and strange occurrences. You are not our first priority.
Oh, the whole place is going to shit?
Damn you.
The whole town is going to shit?
This is ridiculous. I'm not fighting a damn monster with a knife.
Okay, but hear me out. You should. Maybe we can use a bucket instead. Okay, that door's locked now. Jesus Christ, the shaking. I don't think everyone's having a good time right now, to be honest with you. Anyone. Sorry, not everyone. Why don't you just leave? Can we just leave? Nope.
No.
Oh, hi, Mum. How's it going? You're dead. You might want to go get that knife, dude. My dear children, I'm alone, I'm hurt, I'm old, I feel like my fight will be over soon, but I still feel in the depths of my soul that I will not close my eyes until I hug my beloved Vladimir once more. I will never understand why he did what he did. Faith in God has messed with his mind. What sort of man, father of 2 children, leaves his family and goes to the monastery to become a monk? I believe in God too. Yes, know that. It is not just for show that I hang icons on the walls of my house. It is not just because I'm bored that I go to church. It is not that I don't have anything better to do than to burn incense all day long. Father Abraham knows me well. He also knows your father, but he doesn't say a word. Why? Dear God, you do understand my suffering, don't you? I'm so close to him, yet still so far. Dear God, hear my prayer. Bring Vladimir back home to his wife and children. Together we will build your monastery like no other, Mum. Break the glass door, reach through and open it. Boom, sorted. Okay, now we can leave. Let's go!
Help! Help! Somebody help me open this damned door!
Well, that was an event we needed to do. Oh, this is now electrical and sparky and... Oh. A burning book.
I must be hallucinating. This is rather disturbing. I'm not staying here any longer. I'm going after Ludmila at the cemetery, and then we'll go straight to a motel. To hell with this damned place.
Okay, interesting.
I left the apartment immediately. I drove on the muddy roads towards the Kalima region, where my mother was buried. I was overwhelmed by an unexplainable rush of anxiety, fearing for my sister's safety.
The kitty's fine, guys. Probably dead.
The decision to close the country's borders has sparked controversy, especially among ordinary people. The fact that only rich citizens with political connections seem to have access to documents that would allow them to leave the country at any time has enraged the public opinion. For those less fortunate, it seems the only way to obtain the needed papers is through illegal means, for large sums of money paid to unscrupulous profiteers who know the right pockets to grease. Concerns have been expressed by many that such restrictions imposed by the new
Wait
government
a second.
are a
That's the
sign of
bus that should have brought Ludmila home.
She's probably
God.
fine. I mean, the rest of them don't look that
There were
fine, but,
burnt
you know.
corpses inside, unrecognizable. My God, Ludmila, are you still alive?
Yeah, big apologies if my power goes out again, guys.
What on earth happened to this place?
Lies. Brave men, too long have you suffered under the rule of this oppressive state. Today, this horrible regime will meet its end. With the election of the new president, the people declare war on all hideous phantasms that have overshadowed our freedom. Man has to be free. Soldiers, we're fighting for freedom. Raise your flags and carry on. Uproot the old system and build a new world. Down with the relics of the old times. Your children will be perfect. In their eyes, you will be like gods, and gods indeed you will become. This sacrifice must be done. Thousands of people will die today, but their deaths will not be in vain. Die tonight and be reborn tomorrow. Someone didn't seem too keen on that message, and that's why they wrote, Jesus Christ, this has escalated dramatically. Wow. I'm here against my will. This is madness. This war makes no sense, but I have children. I have a wife at home. I fear for their safety. What kind of freedom is this if we are dragged into this insanity against our will? General Zotov asked us to erase the Church of Transfiguration from the face of the earth. A small wooden church. I landed this morning with 4 other soldiers on this narrow rocky strand. We immediately saw the church. We were expecting at least a cathedral surrounded by dozens of fanatic worshippers, but it's just a wooden church with no soul in sight. They lied to us. We found only 3 monks. 3 monks! They greeted us and offered us food. In their sad naivety, they had no idea we were sent to kill them in the name of the new order. Poor things. They didn't know their ideas were not compatible with this wonderful new world, a world that I hope will never come to be. We are constantly receiving orders through the radio. The monks heard what we were being told. We couldn't do it. We were unceremoniously ordered to execute them on the spot, but how could we kill these innocent old men? What would justify such an atrocity? We all prayed to God to watch over our souls. If anyone finds the note, know that we 5 soldiers, George, Ion, Miron, Vasil, and Vania, died with the 3 monks, refusing to play the devil's games. Okay. What is going on?
Looks like a generator that is connected to the tank.
What is
Doesn't
happening?
seem to work, though.
Oh, hi, how's it going,
Can you
dude?
hear me? What the hell happened here? Listen, can you hear me? Have you seen a young girl near the cemetery?
They have slaughtered us. We must sink that cursed battle cruiser.
What? Listen, I can't...
There's a terminal down there that will remotely control this tank. Go and activate it.
I cannot get involved in this.
Why is there suddenly a war?
Selfish idiot. That girl is probably dead if she was caught in the crossfire. But something far more terrible is afoot. A demented maniac is on a rampage of slaughtering innocent people. If you sink the cruiser, we may all still have a chance to live. Do something good while there's still time.
I mean, you say all. That's a strong word, seeing as there's lots of dead people everywhere. Okay. Picked up a radio receiver. We can take the radio receiver, but not the gun or the medkit. I didn't read that shit. General Zotov kept desperately sending us messages with his new orders. I felt him getting angrier and angrier. His orders became more and more hideous. He described in detail what we should do to the 3 monks. Terrible. He threatened us if in 24 hours he wouldn't see the monks' bodies lying on the seashore, they'd bomb the entire island. Their snipers hunt us like rats. General Zotov can go to hell. This morning the Novaya cruiser reached the coast. I watched in horror from our hiding place on the screen of the monitor. Its silhouette rising ghostly through the thick fog. We'll die. I know we will die. Our only chance is this tank. Below I see a greasy smudge, October 23. Have we gone... Is, like, time merging here? Is this, like, timelines or futures merging?
This is legit war.
No shit, dude. I did the same thing. This morning, for the first time, the lightning through the thick fog. There's something unnatural about it, that's for sure. I see General Zotov cursing when he raises his eyes towards the sky. With each mission we finish, the strange phenomena seems to intensify more and more. I don't care what the scientists say. To me, it looks more like a sign from God. I remember my grandma told me when I was a child about the prophecies in the Bible, about the signs that will show at the end of the world. The air around us is in charge with this energy, and it seems that it's about to obliterate everything any minute now. Below, I see a greasy smudge. That's obviously something important, but we'll have to keep looking around. This definitely appears to be... Because we were, like, in a normal timeline just now, and then it's gone to shit, like, rapidly. Okay, that was a collectible. Just by reading the prayer on the back of the icon, strange feelings overwhelm my heart. Have mercy on us, O God, have mercy on us. Deliberately I've imitated bloodthirsty Cain, O Lord, enlivening my flesh while murdering my soul by striking it with my evil deeds. I have not resembled Abel in his righteousness. O Jesus, never having offered to you your actions worthy of God, pure gifts and appropriate sacrifice, an unblemished life. Like Cain, O my wretched soul, my offering to the Creator of all has been filthy deeds, a polluted sacrifice and a worthless life, and I, like him, now stand condemned. You form my flesh and bones as a potter. O my Creator, my Redeemer and my Judge, by moulding clay into flesh and infusing in your breath of life, accept me now as I return to you. O my Saviour, I confess the sins which I have committed, the wounds which murderous thoughts, like thieves within me, have inflicted on my soul and body. Though I have sinned, O Saviour, I know that in your love for mankind, your punishment is merciful and your compassion profound. Seeing my tears, you will run to me as your father, calling his lost son. Interesting. It was. Nice spot. Down we go. Alright, so here's the computer and everything.
Looks like it's missing a few components.
Right. Well, how do you know that? Stalin dies after 29-year rule. His successor not announced, us US watchful, Eisenhower says. Okay. Can't interact with this anymore.
I don't want to carry it around without a reason.
Okay. I think we need to just test the generator more than anything else. Okay, so it's missing some components. We have the radio receiver, right? But I guess that's not enough. We need to find something else. You gonna taught me anything else? No? Fuck. What am I missing? I'm missing something. I just don't know what the fuck it is. Aha! Whatever the fuck that is, I got it. I got a battery. There we go. Alright. Hopefully that means we can fix the radio now. We're gonna definitely have to carry that gas back to the generator as well. Unequivocal. Alright. There we go. Battery and the radio receiver plugged in.
It's me, the soldier on the beach.
Right. I'm down in some shelter.
Good job. Seems you still have a heart. Bastards. They told us we were coming here to free the monks. But when we got here, they ordered us to kill them all. How could we? But there isn't much time left. See that terminal beside you? It controls the tank you've seen on the beach.
I see it.
There must be a way to connect to the tank. There's a password password. So
Okay, we already had the
dead
password, but I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Maybe he wrote it on one of his notes. When you find it, type it in the terminal and follow the instructions.
I understand, but listen, why would anyone do such a thing?
What? I can't hear you. They're probably listening to our conversation. Just hurry up.
Oh, I've got to... Do I have to press it on here? Enter the command line. Alright, so the command line was on one of these documents, right? It was CRB R4. Or not CRB R4? I doubt it's October 23. CRB R4. Enter command line. I'll try October. Actually, do I have to press shift first? No. Okay, it literally is October 23. That's a shit password. What's the password? Oh, the year. Okay, we can go and refuel it now. The password's literally the fucking year. Are you fucking kidding me? Woo! We're fine. Everything's fine. It's just the tank shooting at it. It's no big deal.
Right. Now, it's not a good idea to remain here in the open.
No shit, Solomon. Let's get our asses in gear. Alright. I guess we're doing it. Praise Jesus.
Come on! Destroy that damn cruiser!
Guide my missiles, oh Lord!
Is this even working?
He's fine. Just a bit on fire.
You're still alive. You've done it. The cruiser is sinking. Great job.
It must have been an hour since the explosion. I woke up and tried to find a way out. My knees were shaking. Outside, desolation filled the air. I wasn't sure anymore if that was snow around me or was it ashes. I managed to escape to my car, but Ludmila was nowhere to be found. I barely made it home alive. My back hurts like hell.
It is not true.
It's because you've been carrying the army.
Trying to lure you into believing this nonsensical conspiracy. They are fanatics. Who in their right mind would believe that in this day and age someone would want to exterminate a community of defenseless monks? Seriously, there is scientific proof that in the Colima region there are surges of methane gas leaking from the ground almost each year. The huge explosions were caused by the gas suddenly catching fire, not because of a military action. I know that some would like to believe that an Orwellian society is upon us, but that is simply not the truth.
What the hell? So they're trying to cover it up. And I almost got myself killed out there. I'm not even sure if what I did...
What about the monster in your toilet?
And I have no idea how to find Ludmila, or if something happened to her.
What about the monster in the toilet? Are we just gonna not talk about the fact that there's a monster in your toilet? There's a monster... Okay, I'm just gonna repeat this one more time, alright? There is a monster in your toilet.
Looks like the old factory has been reopened. It's an abnormal amount of pills.
Yeah, I don't think your mum or your sister are doing too well, dude. Mum died. I've been alone for almost a week. I feel awful. I will never forget that night. It all started with an awful noise from the closet. I was in the bathroom. I went there, and in the light of the flickering bulb, I saw her, gasping for air, her face distorted in a terrifying expression. Chilled to the bone, I started screaming. That was all I could do. Where the hell did I get a knife to cut the damn rope? Oh my god, even now my hair stands on the back of my head. I screamed for help, but no one answered. No one! I was alone until morning. Only then did I recover from my fear and called you. Then the police. Only then did the neighbors stick their heads out the window, curious to find out what happened. But one thing I'll never forget. The door. The apartment door was wide open that night. It may seem like an insignificant detail. One might even think Mum opened it, but I have a sinister feeling. That night, the devil himself was in this house. Completely rational. Mind you, after what we've seen and the tentacle monster in the toilet, I guess it could be entirely plausible that it's the devil. Let's go. Okay, guys, we're going to just say it's the devil, alright? Why am I locked in this room?
Damn it. All these pills must have interfered with my sister's mental health.
Oh my god, really? There was something here I could click on, but I'm not sure what it was. Can I open the door? For fuck's sake. Alright. There's got to be a key in here, guys. It's a really small area. There isn't many plausible things.
My mother always had something mysterious in her eyes.
There we go. We have to look at the picture of Mum.
Why do all the doors need to be locked in this house?
Probably because of the tentacle monster in the toilet. Did I mention that there's a tentacle monster in the toilet?
Hello? Ludmilla?
No. This is Lazarus. I'm her brother.
Mr. Lazarus? Oh, thank God you answered. My name is Laura. I'm a journalist at the local newspaper. But don't worry, I didn't call to ask any uncomfortable questions.
That's good to know. And why did you call?
You see, I'm a friend of your sister's. We got close after your mother's death, but
It's not been that long, right?
Get a hold of her for a while now.
What do you mean?
She hasn't been answering the phone. I came to her apartment the other day and found the entrance door open. I entered, but there was no sign of her. Only the living room was open. The rest of the apartment was locked up. Is she with you now?
No. I talked to her on the phone a few hours ago. She said she was at the cemetery.
What? That makes no sense. Why would she go to the cemetery at this hour?
For fun.
It's outside the city, plus the whole place was turned upside down by General Doton. Listen, Mr. Lazarus, I'll drop by to discuss this right away. We need to find out what happened to her.
So this war stuff is really going
I
on.
can trust her.
It's not some batshit crazy thing, right?
You don't seem to care that much about all this, do you?
He's a cat, dude. There we are. Use the train key. What's this gonna do? Oh god. Remove my retina is the answer. Alright, we got something. We got a collectible. Oh. That was just to get a collectible? We got a phylactery. Let's have a look. That picture of Jesus is really weird. Moving on. Tonight I will leave this world, perhaps forever. I will always keep you in my heart and in my prayers. I've lived my life in sin, and now the time for repentance has come. For my days vanish like smoke, my bones burn like glowing embers. My heart is blighted and withered like grass. I forget to eat my food. Because of my loud groaning, I'm reduced to skin and bones. I'm like a desert owl, like an owl amongst the ruins. I lie awake, I become like a bird alone on the roof. All day long my enemies taunt me. Those who rail against me use my name as a curse. For I eat ashes as my food and mingle my drink with tears. Because of your great wrath, for you have taken me up and thrown me aside. My days are like the evening shadow. I wither away like grass. Alright. So we've got this book. This book, I swear this book was actually on fire earlier, but it doesn't look like it is anymore. Which I'm not going to lie, is probably a plus. This wall and the kitchen, not looking so great though. I'm going to be honest with you. Presumably related to the toilet incident.
So I understand that we have 5 more minutes. Okay, let's talk.
We already talked about him. It's the same clip. The game crashed again. Hang on, this wasn't like this before, right? There wasn't a jam door here last time.
This damn door.
I'm not sure this is a good idea, dude.
Open.
Yeah, that was probably a bad idea. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's probably bad.
Where are those things coming from?
He's remarkably calm about
stuck
this.
in this place.
Hi.
Ludmilla? I didn't know you were home. Thank God. I was afraid I lost you.
Help! Help! Lazarus, help!
Stay calm. We need to get to the closest.
No! Oh, God. What on earth is that?
What the devil? Oh my God. Stay back. Just look away.
The game just changed resolution randomly as well. We're in a room made of jelly, guys.
I don't have a tape.
Hey, at least it's a room where we can relax and watch a videotape when we need a moment, right, guys? I'm guessing that's the neighbor we heard yelling. Oh, wow, they had pizza? Nom 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 nom. Perfect, delicious. I'm looking... Oh, we can look closer.
The corpses seem fresh. They must have died not long ago. This is deeply disturbing. What could have caused such an amount of blood? What the hell?
Probably that, actually.
Oh my god, what is that?
This is getting out of control.
Do we need to call
the police?
Do we need to call hoarders? they'll sort it out and guilt the person that's doing it. They'll be fine. Oh, we got a wrench here.
This is all covered in blood.
Just pick up the fucking wrench, dude. Okay, we need the wrench later on, but at the moment we have no need for the wrench, apparently. Even though it would be great to hit some tentacles with. What is this?
We inform you that our neighbors from above, Martha and her daughter Ludmila, are still pursuing hostile activity against the country. With the equipment you provided, we managed to extract information about their actions during the last 4 months. We are absolutely sure that the two of them donated an important sum of money to the Orthodox parish led by Father Abraham for the construction of the new cathedral. Also, we inform you that in the intercepted telephone calls, Martha had discussions with the priest in which she denigrated the Romanian state and the new political regime. We suggest that drastic measures be taken immediately on these enemies of the state.
Wonderful. So our neighbors have been spying on us. Don't care that they're dead now, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I'm okay with them being completely fucked. Party with Ramona? Wow. Let's watch that, I guess. I don't know if I can watch it. Is this going to be alright to watch on Twitch? Let's look at the collectible quickly. Back when I was a dumb teenager, there was this girl Ramona, 1 year older than me. We used to hang out with her. She was the first one from our group to hit puberty. Us boys started to make fun of how she had to wear a bra. But one by one, as we ourselves were growing up, we began seeing her as hot instead of the girl whose breasts were bouncing when we ran around. Inevitably, we started inventing stories about her, how she'd hook up with older guys, even made up adventures we each had with her. She slowly withdrew from the group, yet seemingly grew into a persona we projected on her. Her way of talking, dressing, and behavior changed. She didn't give any of the boys from our group the time of day anymore, which in turn made us want her even more. One time, not long before I left home, I met her on one of the dark alleys near our block. It was late, and there was no one else in sight. I grabbed her from behind. She turned around and tried to slap me, but I caught her hand and pushed her into the fence. I kissed her against her will. She tried fighting back, but then stopped. Instead, she told me with disgust that I had no idea what I was doing. That I kissed like a little boy, not the men she'd before. It annoyed me, but I felt that behind her mask of composure, she was afraid. I backed away, and she left. We never talked again after that. She never mentioned it to anyone, but I always avoided her. I had been a little shit, and I knew it. It was too much of a coward to own up to what I did.
I don't have a tape.
I mean, you literally just picked one up, but I'm guessing that isn't the tape that, Oh. They've got cameras in our apartment?
What the hell is this?
What the fuck? Alright, there's not a lot else. There can't be that much more around here. I need something to use the wrench for. Okay, I need an actual VHS tape. There's a note here. We finished installing the equipment in their apartment last week. Our son, Zivko, helped me by distracting the girl. I wouldn't say that there's anything special about them. Their life is quite boring, but nonetheless, we'll submit a weekly report. We are honoured to provide such great service to our country, and we promise to keep an eye on any suspicious activity that may arise. Regarding the accusations that we may also conduct an illegal business in the adult film industry, this is yet another proof that hostile people wish us to have never moved to Romania from Serbia. Our records are clean, and we have nothing to hide. To prove our undying loyalty towards the party and the new regime, we are willing to pay from our own funds for surveillance equipment to be installed in the whole apartment building, thus making it easier for the services to impose the new law on the disobedient. Blah, 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 the party can go to hell. Below I can see a lot of swears and coffee stains. It's clear that they struggled a lot to come up with these honest words. So is the implication they were forced to do it? I don't fucking know. Oh, he's a little cutie. He's such a little nomkin, oh my god. Do you have anything, sir? I can grab? Oh, I guess they had an animal that is definitely dead now. Like 100% definitely completely dead. If you see anything glowing, people watching this on Twitch, tell me, because I keep missing shit. There's the wrench that I can't pick up. There's got to be a reason for that. But there's nothing else I can interact with as it stands that I can see. I can just look through the things, but that doesn't mean anything, really. Unless there's like a code or some shit on one of the cameras, but I don't think so. Oh, they had a dog as well. Fuck me. The papilla. I'm sorry I favor papillas over all other animals, guys. I just can't help it. They're just so numb, okay? They're just so numb. They may even be the nommest of the kins if we go that far. Oh, I thought that was an interact thing. It's just the back of his neck.
I should look around for some clues to what happened here.
I mean, I would say it's pretty obvious what happened here, to be honest with you. Giant tentacle monsters burst through a wall and killed some people. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's what happened. But we can't get up here at the moment. Can we talk to our sister, or is she fucked off? She's fucked off. Okay. I wonder what could have possibly happened here. Ha 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 ha. There's got to be a VHS tape somewhere that we're missing that I just don't see. Some dried dog food. Oh, we can open these. Shit. Alright. Maybe there will be something in one of these. Just a lot of dog food, actually. And very little else. The tape next. I don't think we can pick those up. These are everywhere. Oh, I can pick them up. Shit. Okay, well that solves that. I got a magnetophone tape, which is for this.
In the coming years, this industry will explode, but it is not enough just to film boring and predictable scenes with actors paid with a lot of money. We must innovate. We must be the pioneers.
Were they filming a porn scene when everything went to shit? They were.
Secretly filmed, conditioning the so-called actors. Confused. Let me explain. What do we produce? Erotic movies.
That's where the chick's naked, the one that's got the thing burst out of her.
Simple people who have no idea of our intentions. How much do we pay them? Almost nothing. We just promise them various favors. How do we film? This is where things get interesting. We secretly videotape them. Our most successful production is the one with our neighbor from above, whom we've been spying
Holy
on
shit!
for a while now.
Hang on, what was our sister doing? Oh my god! They filmed my sister? This is so fucked!
We had placed surveillance throughout her apartment. I must admit that she was one of the best girls I have ever worked with. So full of surprises. So desperate to get what she wants. Who knows? Perhaps I'll even keep my word and give her what I've promised.
What a prick. I'm glad he's dead. I'm glad both of these people are dead, really.
Ludmilla!
Oh, I can just jump back upstairs? Where the fuck is she? Did she try and go to the toilet, do you think?
Ludmilla, are you in there? Listen, you're not safe.
It doesn't matter anymore. Why do you care? You've been away for years.
Just open the door. Ludmilla, we have to leave.
Leave me alone.
God damn you, crazy girl.
I just found out I've
You
been
don't come
filmed.
out, I'll break down the door.
I'm just...
Careful, Mr. Lazarus.
Oh, hi.
Friends from the police department know I'm here. You don't want to do anything stupid.
This is crazy. Who the hell are you
It's
and how did
the
you get
chick
in?
you literally just spoke to on the
Mr.
fucking phone.
Lazarus. We talked on the phone. Now, open the door and show us all what you've done.
What do you mean, what I've done? Oh, Jesus Christ!
No. No, this is not possible.
You literally just spoke to her.
I talked to her a few moments ago. No. No.
Oh, there's a thumbnail there.
You heard her too, didn't you?
Yes. But for the moment, let's keep our minds clear and examine the situation. I met Ludmila a while ago when I offered to do some investigations on Martha's death. I reported on her suicide, but there were some things that didn't add up.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Well, let's grab the tape. Oh, the tape says Ludmilla with a heart on it, which is a little bit concerning. All right,
Hello?
kitty cat.
Good evening. This is Father Abraham Marcus. May I speak to Miss Ludmilla?
She's fucking dead,
I'm
Father,
her brother,
okay?
Lazarus. Unfortunately, Ludmilla is... She's dead, Father.
God have mercy. I've had this feeling of uneasiness ever since your mother passed away. We need to talk in person. Phones are not safe anymore. I'll come by the apartment.
And I really don't want to watch the tape of my
Thank you for
sister
being
getting
here, Father.
banged.
What a hideous murder. As much as I hate it, I must confess to you that this place bears deep and old wounds. I've known your family for years, and I've learnt a lot of things in time, but most of them were told to me during confession. As a priest, I took an oath not to divulge such secrets.
It's fine. Your presence here brings us a bit of comfort, and that's enough for now.
Take your time and gather your thoughts, Mr. Lazarus. In the meantime, I'll read some prayers for the departed.
Okay, I just need to go and watch this video of my sister getting railed that was filmed without her consent. I'll be back in a minute, okay? Or can I not go back down at the moment? I can, yeah. Oh, God.
I'm not watching this.
I mean, you literally just
Why
were.
would my sister get involved with these deranged people?
I'm very
Did
thankful it
they
was just
murder
an
me?
arse. Okay. I'm also glad that he stopped rapidly. You know, he was just like, yeah, this is crossing the line a bit. Probably shouldn't watch this. But yeah, I'm really glad these two are dead, to be honest with you. They seem like absolute pieces of shit. I still can't pick up the wrench, by the way. But I'm assuming something up here will require a wrench, so let's look around. I like her, is it latex, this? Leather? I don't care. Both. What am I meant to be doing? I saw this fucking... I saw this meme online the other day that was like, kids with siblings, like vomiting over anime incest porn, and then it was like, kid with no siblings just like devouring the VHS tape of the anime incest porn. Why don't I just take a picture of my sister's corpse?
The level of brutality is inhuman.
Makes me think of your mother. If you would have been there, you would have seen it. There were clear signs of violence on her body.
Okay. Well, that's a wrap, guys. See you later. We've cracked the case. Is that inhuman? It was probably the fucking tentacles that now seem to have actually gone. I guess that's how the priest got in. I guess they were like, well, we're just moving downstairs for a while. See you later. Was this note here before? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, it's his, like, monk certificate or something? You are now a certified monk. In the Eastern Orthodox Church. That's what it is, right? The church that we're dealing with here. I'm not entirely sure what else I'm going to be doing at the moment, so let me just wander around aimlessly while we look. Was this here before? Oh. She hasn't ripped the calendar. My sister didn't rip the calendar off since the funeral. Another indication that she's not dealing with it particularly well. Alright, this is the crime scene. I say crime scene. She was obviously killed by the tentacles.
A part of the sink was chipped off. Her head seems to have been smashed against it.
We have to be strong, Mr. Lazarus. Your sister never believed that your mother hanged herself. She simply refused to. We were on a mission to find the truth together.
What did I click on the phone again? Oh,
we
I
need
guess
to
we need
find
to go
more
back
about
again.
your family's past, and your long-estranged father may be key to this. Lumila had plans to visit the Rosanel monastery. She had information from Father Abraham that your father may live there, but I'm not going. Not with all the social turmoil in this country.
I'll go. Will you stay and watch over her body? I should talk to Father Abraham to bless this place.
What the fuck?
I'll leave for Rosnau tomorrow morning to look for my father.
A wise idea. Your father served his apprenticeship at that monastery for almost 8 years. I'm not sure he's still there, though. Try to look for a small chapel not far from the church. He used to pray there often. Perhaps at least you'll find some clues about him. God bless you, Mr. Lazarus.
I
God
left toward
bless
the
you,
Rosanel
everyone.
Monastery early in the morning. I couldn't help but picture
on
myself
chapter
meeting
4.
my father after all those years. How I'd need to tell him that his wife and daughter had passed away.
Yep, next chapter complete. Okay, cool. Please don't crash this time. No. No. Okay, good. December 21st, early in the morning. Rosenau Monastery grounds.
When I arrived at the monastery grounds, I left my car behind and decided to take a walk.
I wonder why!
I'm still unable to grasp that my sister is dead. But this fresh mountain air makes me feel oddly comfortable. I really hope I can find some clues about my father here. Never thought I'd set foot in such a place. But I have to continue my sister's journey. It's the least I can do. Looking back now, I abandoned her when she needed me most. I was a selfish idiot.
Okay, we've already got a save here. That's good. Alright. Okay. By the way, the reason I didn't check the TV in the lounge is because the problem wasn't the fact that we didn't have a TV to watch the videotape on. The problem was that the videotape was pornography of our sister, filmed without her consent. The main character was like, actually, if I watch this, I'll fucking die. That was the problem with the videotape situation. I mean, considering that you've seen tentacles bursting forth from your naked neighbor's back after they were in the middle of a porn shoot, I don't think seeing a ghost is that weird, to be honest with you. And seeing as you launched a missile, a massive cruise fucking thing, and blew it up in the second chapter.
Brutally murdered. There's something deeply disturbing about this place.
Okay, everywhere in this fucking country at the moment is fucked, alright? There's demons, there's a war, it's just gone to shit, okay? I'm not quite sure what you expected, but everything is fucked, alright?
Hello, my friend. You look familiar.
You're the guy from before.
We met in the Kalima region.
Yes, we've destroyed the battleship.
Thank you, some
Unfortunately,
fan.
General Zotov wasn't aboard. So, this isn't over yet.
What do you mean?
Do you know how to play guitar?
No.
It is the only thing that brings me comfort these days.
Listen, what's going on? What happened here? There are corpses all over the place.
It is called war. War against humanity. I followed General Zotov's trail from Kalima and ended up here. It seems his soldiers were dispatched here a while ago. They forced all the monks to dig their own graves before shooting them in the back of the head. Executions, like in the times of the Soviet Revolution. They hanged the monastery elder and took pictures of him as a trophy. When I got here last night, they were drunkenly celebrating their foul deeds. Unlucky for them.
What do you mean?
I killed them all. Bastards. Their minds have been poisoned by Zotov's promises of freedom and riches. Promises of a country like no other under the sun. But his days are numbered too.
Okay, interesting.
Can you talk? That wound in your chest looks serious. You need help. We must get you to a hospital.
Yeah, if you say so. With that madman over there, we won't be able to go anywhere. That sick maniac stabbed me. He left me to bleed out here like a pig.
I'll look for something to patch that wound. Hold on.
Hang on, but if that guy...
Find something for the pain too? It's too much.
Okay, but if we help this guy, is this guy gonna try and kill us? Can I pick this up? No. Alright, so we need bandages and painkillers. I guess. We also need the key to get into here. How's it going, dude? You need morphine. He literally asked for it. So why don't you take some? Oh, there we go. We have to fill up the syringe. Okay, well, there's morphine. How about bandages, though? Well, there's the creepy ghost chick again as well. Do you have some bandages, ghost? Oh, is she an angle? Okay, we need a key for the padlock here as well. Beautiful flowing river. Oh my god. I guess give this guy the morphine for now. See if that chills him out a bit. I mean, it probably will chill him out a bit as it's morphine, you know what I mean? But still. After I had my stomach surgery, morphine was the shit. Well, I can't. I guess I need bandages as well. At the moment, it's not good enough. There's so much religious imagery. I mean, I guess Eastern Orthodox imagery in this game as well. Like, it's just really prominent. Which I'm assuming, I guess it is in churches throughout the region, right? That would make sense. Like, for real. Oh, there you go. Bandages. Perfect. Okay, now we can now we should be able to patch him up.
I'm still weak, but at least I can try to fight back now. Listen, you have to find me a gun. I know it sounds rather grim, but we have to take down that demented murderer.
Are you sure you can use a gun?
Is he talking about the guy sitting
Him
opposite us?
Or us. Unless you're willing to shoot him yourself, I don't have a choice. Find me a gun.
I'm not sure we should be helping this dude. Oh, the guy's gone. And we left behind a key. And a note. They've gathered around the fire pit, counting and indexing all the valuables they requisitioned from the Romanian monastery. This morning they hanged the monastery elder. They sang and drank booze, celebrating their despicable deeds. My blood boils with hatred towards them, and all this bloodshed for gold. The capture is to be taken by the party. The gold to be melted and given to the poor, they say. The soldiers were told that people receive gold bars. I know I'm half insane, but not nearly as delusional as they believe this. Whatever General Zotov needs for this sheer amount of gold for, it's only to serve his own agenda. Maybe he just needs it for manufacturing something. I'll worry about that later. Now I have to think about how I will avenge these poor defenseless men that perish at the hands of these brutes. Bullets? Too easy. They deserve something more spectacular than a quick death. Oh, an axe? That would be a death befitting these brave men. Yes, I also saw a circular saw around here. I think I'll prepare something special for the private who wrapped the noose around the elder's neck. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm assuming we can open this door, or at least the trunk. With this, let's see. Okay, it's the trunk. Let's go. God, I've got that new Miracle of Sound song just looping in my brain all the fucking time at the moment. Like, it's actually pretty crazy. Alright, here we go. Well,
this feels like a bad idea. How do I know that you won't kill me?
You don't, but it's worth a shot, dude. We gotta progress, alright? Oh, I can't pick it up now. Oh. Well, I guess that's that situation resolved. Let's go and check it out. I'm guessing the other one shot the other one. He's probably fine. It's probably no big deal, right? Yep, guitar guy killed him.
Jesus! Why did you kill him?
Because for a moment, it looked like you'd be dumb enough to give him a weapon. But I'm a forgivable person. Now, take his fancy equipment.
Listen, I don't know what you're up to, but don't include me.
Like it or not, we are now in this together. You destroyed that cruiser, remember?
I mean, you did. You did blow up an entire army cruiser with a tank.
Whatever you came here to do, you need me.
Damn you.
I'm already damned. Now, Search the body and watch your step. Don't try anything stupid.
We've got a walkie-talkie, a key, the morphine and stuff we can't take. Can we just open this door over here now? Yes.
Hey, listen. I think I saw someone. A little girl? This makes no sense. I'm gonna check it out.
No, no, do not enter. I said do not enter. It's a trap. This thing is rigged. Oh God, no, no.
Oh, there's a guy in there and he's covered in bombs. How's the gun, dude? Holy shit. Well, I can't duck in this game. And I press C to test if I could duck, and it brings up the collectible menu. So we'll just leave that guy that's covered in bombs there for a minute and have a look around.
It's locked.
Okay. We'll go up here if you wish, Ghost Girl. I guess this is the way forward. Alright. You want us to go that way, so let's go this way. Always go the opposite way.
We must keep quiet from now on. We are not alone. There's a huge operation in this area.
Really? I can't see anything.
Quiet! We must put an end to it. The army of General Zotov is close to us. They're digging for gold. Huge amounts. They killed all the monks and peasants in the area and brought hideous creatures with 4 arms.
What?
You must help me stop this. We have to kill them.
Absolutely not.
We have to. After all you've seen, you still doubt what I'm saying? Believe me, I'm not crazy.
You saw tentacle monsters and some fucking robot!
What the hell was that?
What is going on? What is this batshit reality that is happening? I have no idea what is going on right now. This is insane. Every aspect of this is absolutely fucking insane. Saint Ivana was canonized here. That means they launched her out of a cannon, I think. I mean, I'm not familiar with the religious terms, but I'd say that it was probably mean shooting out of a cannon, right?
Something is missing here.
Okay, so we need to find something to put here.
Strange.
Okay. So some kind of puzzle here that requires me to put some things in some things. Got it? I love putting things in things. There's an awful lot of jam in this graveyard, and not a lot of bodies. I'll have a little look around here, but I suspect that we're going to have to go the other way anyway. I kind of want to trigger the explosion on the other guy and just take his shit, if I'm perfectly honest with you, but I guess we probably need something else to do it. Alright. Don't see anything else here at the moment, so let's follow, let's head in the general direction of the droids and see what we can find. There's the gold that they're mining, I guess. Oh shit, I did not expect that to open, if I'm honest with you.
Fascinating. This place resembles some kind of laboratory. If I were to believe Father Abraham, Dad used to pray here.
Got some matches. Some kind of weird... What the fuck is this? Purified gold. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the water. Okay, so we've got to make some gold, it looks like, probably here, eventually. We've got a key, or an innate key. What we've got here. I was brought by the monastery elders to one of their sanctuaries. As I stepped inside, sparks of bright energies flashed around me. I couldn't help myself but touch them. It was a weird energy that engulfed me. I had to learn more about this. This is why I was brought there, to witness what most are not capable of, the uncreated energies that connect the creation to the creator. And there I was. The sanctuary was awaiting its newest apprentice, Friar Vladimir. That's from our dad.
It must have been written by my father.
It was written by Daddy. Ooh. Alright, I'm guessing this key is going to open the little shrine. Like the one that was just back down here. I didn't imagine the lock shrine, right? That definitely happened. Like it was in the... Yeah, I think this is it here. Yeah! Well, we got another page that I immediately skipped like an idiot. Here, far away from prying eyes of the world, we study and contemplate the very essence of creation. An exalted spirit and inquisitive mind can create, with only a few ingredients, fascinating artifacts with which it can help shape creation to one's desire. Harnessing the divine uncreated energies out of nothingness, anything can be brought to life. The fascinating capabilities of mysticism and technology combined never cease to impress the weak minds, but we ought to not be dominated by the seemingly divine things we see. We have to ponder them with wisdom and not with carelessness. We are not to use them for our own gain, but only to help the world. We are not to take pride in our little machines for this, and we can easily corrupt one's mind and soul. As you're looking forward towards these miracles, always remember, pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Humility, humility, humility. Okay.
I need something to make this work.
Okay. So we need something else to go in here. I guess we're going to go further up and deal with the I can't believe that. Look, that definitely was a flying robot, right? Like, I feel like...
Gold? No wonder General Zotov was interested in this place.
Okay, we got some gold ore, which... actually might be what we need for the shrine, but I'll keep going up here for now.
There it is. You see? Monsters.
It's literally a fucking Star Wars droid!
Here, you go and see what the hell is going on. The regime is obsessed with gold. They call it redistribution of wealth or something like that. Try to disrupt this hideous operation. If possible, kill all of them.
Why am I involved in this?
Kill anyone, all right?
I mean, you probably are, dude. Is this just gonna kill me if I go near it? Okay, I got an icon of St. Ivona. Hi. You seem remarkably calm. This place is fucking huge. Holy shit. This is just weird at the moment. Due to the sudden worsening of the weather, we will have to temporarily abandon the gold digging operation in this region. We will leave it in the coming hours. Final dispositions. The digging will be carried out by industrial drones specifically programmed for this task. The 5th detachment will remain behind, tasked with the requisitioning of the valuable assets of the monastery and its surroundings. For this purpose, auxiliary war ammunition was provided. In order to facilitate the confiscation operation, extended rights have been given to the soldiers, namely to shoot anyone interfering without the need to have the perpetrator arrested or prosecuted. This measure may seem radical, but it's absolutely necessary for the plan to be carried out impeccably. It looks like they've already fucked off, actually. Because he killed the other battalion that was still here. Beyond the requisition of gold-containing goods, I was more concerned with the careful examination of the various mechanisms we found in the region. Some of them are new, others are sort of a considerable age. I'm familiar with this sort of objects, and I believe that such peculiar technology can be of great value to the party. The one from the ruins of the bell tower eludes me, though. It's made up of a series of rotatable discs. At first glance, nothing seems complicated nor particularly useful, but a trained eye can see that an additional piece is missing from the center of the mechanism. Perhaps an energy source? I asked a monk from the monastery. People said he would engage in alchemy rituals to explain how this mechanism works. I tried to befriend him at first and showed how this technology aroused my interest. The man stubbornly looked away and did not say a word. I shot him dead on the spot. General Zotov. What a nice guy the general is.
I should take a look around before messing with this thing.
Why don't you just take the fucking gun? You could really do with a gun. How about taking the gun? Alright, so we need to make gold, I think, into a gold-like ball thing to power the thing in the bell tower. Pretty sure that's what's going on there. Holy shit, that is a lot of droids.
Hey, you hear me? What's the situation?
Everything's fine.
There's nobody here that we could kill, that's for sure. It seems that whoever was here has already left. What remains of the extraction is run mostly by machines.
They're not machines. They're demons in the service of the devil.
They're literally machines, dude. They seem pretty chill as well, at least at the moment.
There's some kind of generator at the bottom of the mine. It seems to be providing energy to the drones.
Are we going to have to go down into the mine and disable the generator? Yes, is the answer to that, obviously, but still. Well, it looks like we can't actually go any other direction around here at the moment without doing some other puzzle solving and shit, like further back. We got the picture, and we got the gold ore, which presumably is going to do something somewhere, somehow to something. Can I just go down? No, there's an invisible wall here. There we go. Whatever we're doing more of it. Huzzah. Alright, we got the ball. Now we put the ball in here, maybe? And it blinds us. Perfect! Oh no, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, did we win? I genuinely can't tell what's going on. The batteries change, I get that. But it just goes up to 5 and then it resets. Where does it need to be? Oh, okay. Blue, yellow, green, red, gold, but there's only 4 batteries. And the problem is, I can only press to make them go forward as well. So there's only one combination. Shouldn't this be right? Okay, so that's the right thing, but it's the wrong order, I guess. There we go! There we go! Jesus Christ, that sucks.
With a strange, otherworldly energy. I don't know how to explain it, but I've never seen such a thing. I've always considered the supernatural the product of a vivid imagination, but here I am. Am I starting to believe?
I want to believe.
While Dan surrounded himself with the beautiful and the divine.
That was just for a collectible?! This strange object looks impressive. A combination of a requilary with a fortune teller's magic surface orb. Gold and silver decorations adorn its smooth surface while their films of purple color move over each other, creating an illusion of galaxy in motion. I'm not sure what its exact purpose could be since it looks rather unusual. Well, it does look unusual around these parts. The object is surprisingly heavily. Naturally, I presume there must be something inside. I tried praying it open, but no avail. I'd rather not mess with it anymore. Apart from its ritualistic purpose, my antique dealer's mind tells me the impressive piece could be worth a lot of money for the black market, but even for me, the moral question remains. Should I sell something I took from a holy place? Yes. Alright. Is that literally all we get from this? Is the fucking... I'm so tilted right now if that is... If this doesn't solve a puzzle, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Okay? Two things, because there was something missing from in here as well. We have the picture of the saint or some shit now, right? That we took from up there. No, nothing we can go and put in there yet. No idea what goes in there. I don't think we got this one either. Nope, nothing for this one either. Fuck me. Can I put the picture of the chick here? Oh, I can. That opens something up. It's in here. If the bell's anywhere, it's in here. Oh, this bell? Oh my god. You can literally just pull it off. Alright, so now we have the bell to hopefully wake up the saint. And she'll be like, oh my god, this is so numb. Okay.
Oh yeah, resub.
Thank you, Stephanos, for the 5 gift subs.
We are family. Oh yeah, resub.
Okay, I guess I've got to get them all to this right height, yeah?
We are family.
God damn it. I did it.
There's something unnatural about these remains.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to rob your grave.
I saw you earlier in the forest. She looks like she's sleeping. I admit that all of this seems eerie, but strangely, it doesn't inspire fear in me.
Hey, that's probably the thing we need. Huzzah! Let me touch your orb, thank you. I have no idea how old you are, so that probably wasn't an appropriate thing to say. Let's move on. Alright, so this should go in the shrine down here, I think, because I think it's the perfect fit for the, like, weird little device. Or not. It does not go here. I guess the other device then, the one further up.
Something is missing here.
That thing I literally just put in it. Oh no. Why? Why do you shower me with puzzles? I hate them so much. Why are there puzzles in my horror games? Can I move each individual ring? I can. Oh no, but certain ones move both. Of course they do. Well, when we had that puzzle like this in Vampire the Masquerade, I think it took me nearly 40 minutes to solve. So that's good. That is true. They do seem to be blue when they light up in the right place. Okay, those ones are right. And this one I can just turn and fix whenever I want to fix it. So that's good. Although, now it's out of sync. Look, it's out of alignment. Fuck. Now it's alright. Okay. I want to die right now. Okay. There we go. That should be it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Were these on fire before?
You've destabilized the energy core. It's overcharging.
How do you know what over... Okay, you're like, these are demons, but I know what energy core is.
Let's get the hell out of here. This thing is going to explode.
We won!
I barely managed to make it to the ruins of the old church. And like the other encounter with this strange man, it didn't end well. At least, for him. I left him there, unconscious and covered in ash as I rushed to my car. I didn't want to be a part of his crazy agenda for a third time. I left without many answers, but half happy to have at least found mentions of my father.
Already damned. Martha's apartment. I guess we go back to the apartment between every, like,
What am I doing here? What is it with this family that keeps drawing me towards them? Ever since I reported on Martha's death, I can't keep away. A feeling of dread keeps growing in me each day, yet I can't resist their lure.
Why would you
hate
come
this
back here?
Fear and helplessness. It reminds me of when I was a girl.
Wow, her clothes are so shiny.
But I don't want to think about any of that. I tried so hard to forget.
Laura?
No, Mr. Lazarus. I didn't expect you'd be back so soon. I was trying to clean this place up a bit, but this infestation is too much for me. Oh, God, this place reeks. Please, can you open the windows?
Alright, I'll open the window, no problem.
Strange. Right now, I would love to go to church. You know, I didn't find out much about my father, but at least I know that he was there and was a good man.
That is good, Mr. Lazarus. Listen, your sister is now at the funeral home. They're going to prepare her body. We can hold the funeral this Friday, if that's okay with you.
Sure. Can't wait. It's gonna be a real banger of a funeral. Alright, I guess we should look around for new things to click on. That wrench is still downstairs.
These disgusting creatures in my house. I have to improvise something. I don't care if they're offensive or not. I'll burn them down.
Starting a fire doesn't sound like a very good idea. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. What should I do about the creatures in my house? Burn the entire house down.
This is all going to hell. This infestation, Ludmila's death, this war that keeps drawing closer and closer.
Okay, good for you. Glad you, you know, thought that through. Oh, what the fuck? Does it know? Does the game know me? Alright, guys. You're right, lads. Having a good time? I forgot that he was still here. Hi, kitty cat. How you doing? I can't click on you this time.
Good evening, Father. Thank you for blessing the
He's
house.
done fuck all.
I don't know if it's your prayers or the incense, but this room hasn't been infested like the others.
Prayers will be of little help, unfortunately. We are yet to witness how being abandoned by God feels like. But tell me, have you found anything about Vladimir at the Rosino monastery?
Unfortunately, I didn't find my father, but I did find mentions of him. God, I don't even know if he's still alive. This General Zotov is a demented maniac who kills everyone if he so desires. They're collecting gold.
Yes, he is foolishly starving for more power. With gold, he will buy the weak, the easily impressionable. His evil will spread. All we can do now is not let it corrupt us too, Mr. Lazarus.
Okay. Oh, that's just his, like, credentials. I just remembered that. By the way, we heard that radio thing that said this guy was a murderer, right? There was rumors this guy was a murderer. This priest. He's not very popular in the town, this guy. But that could just be propaganda. We don't know. I don't really know if we can trust anyone, though, at the moment. Like, I don't really trust any of the characters, if I'm perfectly honest with you, that are for some reason living in our house when we can't even leave. Anything new down here? Can I take the wrench now? Yeah, I can. Picked up a rusty wrench. Oh my god. Sonom. I love a good old rusty wrench. Sounds like a euphemism. I swear it isn't. Alright, the question is, what can I use the rusty wrench on? Fixing the toilet, maybe? Alright, let's get up here. I thought that was our sister in the wall there for a minute. I was like, Jesus Christ. You alive? Is this one? I think this one is alive. Oh, I used the rusty wrench to remove the taps?
I need something to make this work.
Are we gonna make a flamethrower out the taps? Because if so, that's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty badass if that's the case. Right, shiny lady? Like, yes! Yeah, yes we are. Okay. Alright. Hang on, can I put that with it now, just out the way? Yes, I can.
Hopefully, this is going to work, and I don't.
This looks completely safe. I
Doesn't
just
look
made
like
myself
my
a
best
flamethrower.
idea.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit! You're next, losers.
Mr. Lazarus? Mr. Lazarus, come quickly.
Where are you? I genuinely don't know where you are, okay? Are you down there? And if so, why? I like the way she's like, come quickly. Doesn't specify where she is and has vanished off the face of the earth at this point. Okay, that one seems dead, which is good. She must be downstairs. It's the only place. Unless she's in here? Nope. She must be downstairs. Hi.
The infestation that blocked the door earlier is now gone. And I heard someone inside, Mr. Lazarus. Someone is still alive.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Again, a locked door.
Ugh, just break it.
Just break the fucking glass, you fucking idiot. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay. Just walk through that door casually. No problem at all. How's it going? Are you the one who made the porn videos? Or are we gonna have to kill you?
What are you doing?
You don't sound like the guy who made the
just
porn videos.
hiding, waiting for this to end. Are you friends with my father?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, cool. I was waiting for my parents to come rescue me. These foul creatures blocked the doorway.
Oh, yeah,
and I
about your
couldn't
parents, dude.
Your parents are dead.
And criminals.
No. How could that happen? I can't believe it.
Do you have any relatives to go to?
No, it was just me, Mom and Dad. I've been here for almost a week. I'm waiting for my girlfriend to call me. We were planning to leave together.
Listen, stay here while I try to figure out what the hell happened, alright?
Sorry for yawning, guys. Shut up. Stay here while I try and figure out what happened. Your parents were making a porno, and they got killed. That's literally what happened.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've received reports of countless deaths from all around the city. As you know, many TV stations have tried to deny the first rumors about a possible infestation. What's even more frightening is that this infestation seems to be spreading over the entire country, with the epicenter right here. The situation seems to have gotten out of control. The president tasked General Zotov and the army to try and stop the pandemic. As a precautionary measure, the Novaya Industries
I
factory
played another game about a
reopened
pandemic
under
today.
General Zotov's decree, who ordered the creation of a production line for specialized drones to deal with the corpses. The pathogen manifests itself as a reddish, organic matter that spreads in structures of buildings, developing best in moisture. In the most acute forms, there are reports that certain terrible organisms appear, resembling demonic creatures with sharp claws.
Gripping. Alright, what else? What else? What are you doing, dude? Alright, we'll just leave for now. Oh, there's a note here, though. And a cassette player.
I don't have a
Which we probably need to find a tape for. I skipped the document, which is why. Sometimes a child's life is destroyed by the very people who are supposed to protect him most. I hate my parents. I think I ever did since I can remember. When I was a child, they would beat me. When I got a bit older, they would use me in their filthy business, making me videotape them or the many whores my dad bedded. And after we moved here, they started taking drugs too. Their dubious friends would supply them, and sometimes they'd be under for days. Eventually, one of these friends gave me a shot just to see how good it is. For a little while, my life didn't seem so bleak anymore. After that, I'd steal from my dad's stash. Sometimes he'd find it out and just beat me senseless. Not because of the drugs or because he wanted to stay on a better path, it was just an excuse for him to beat me. Maybe it was better though, as it kept me from getting truly addicted to the stuff. Then she came into my life, innocent, like an angel. She saw the needle marks on my arms one night. She was so disappointed and afraid I couldn't stop completely at once. But when she was around, I didn't feel the need to escape anymore. I was craving her body more than the drug, so as she offered it to me more and more, I nearly became clean. But now I learned that I wasn't the only one she offered herself to. So once again, I find myself wanting to escape, and I still have a couple of hits stashed away. Jesus, the people's lives are just a fucking wreck in this game. Holy shit. On the back of the things it's written, made in Russia. Interesting. Must be a cheap toy from the bazaar around the corner. I turned it on to see what's the deal. There seems to be a game on this tiny cartridge. I tried pushing all the buttons, but I had no idea what it was doing. What a waste of time. I don't even know why I took it with me. Perhaps I'll make use of the batteries at some point. Children nowadays are spending their time with these sorts of toys. When I was younger, I could spend my days outside with other children, playing until night came. But again, who am I to talk? At 16, I left my mother and sister to make a name for myself, and look where I am now. I thought she was butt naked there, that chick, for a minute. Aha, cassette. Alright, let's play this.
I'm overwhelmed by rage. It's like a black veil covering my eyes, and all I want is their blood. When I confronted my father about the tape, he just laughed at me. Told me my girlfriend was a nice piece of ass. That he did what I was too soft to do myself. That's what a man does. Mom didn't even flinch. She was proud of her wretched
God, his family are such cunts.
She told me that you have to be ruthless if you want to get ahead in this life. I'll show them. I'll show them that I can be even more ruthless than them. I'm going to take the hydrochloric acid from the bathroom and throw it in their faces.
Oh, did he kill them?
Their eyes will burn and they will
and then the
scream in
infestation got them
pain.
after?
I'll crush their skulls with a wrench. And then
He did!
I will spit on their lifeless
He did
bodies.
kill him, holy shit! And he recorded a confession like some kind of complete moron.
That was a really messed up recording, young man.
It's just a recording. I like to write horror
bullshit.
stories and record them, just for fun.
Is that so?
I swear, it's fiction.
It's fiction, huh? Is that why your parents are dead in the living room?
With their
just as you
faces smashed in
described
with
your
a
tape?
exactly like in
Mr.
the tape.
Lazarus, I think you should see this right now.
Okay. Is it your boobies? What am I meant to be looking at?
It's a bunch of disgusting CDs.
Oh. Okay. What is... I mean, should I be surprised about this? Like, we knew that they were doing really shady shit, right? Like, why should I be shocked by the bunch of disgusting CDs?
What the hell is this?
I picked up disturbing CD. It says whore on it. Do we know where a CD player is? I don't think I've seen one. But they're fine anyway. He definitely didn't do it. So let's just let him roam free. As free as the wind blows. Whatever it is, I've got to play this in this place. This is definitely for use in this room. The question is where. Alright.
Is this the sort of girl you were all along? Just a whore? The kind my father usually makes his movies with?
What? What do you mean? How can you say such words?
I found the tape. I saw you with my father. Of all the men you could have slept with, why my disgusting father?
Wait, you don't understand. It's not like that.
I saw you!
I know. I'm sorry. But I only did that for the papers. I know you don't believe me, but I've told you so many times I needed those damn papers. I have to leave. And you kept dragging me on and on. What choice did I have?
What choice? You're so stupid, they would have never given you the papers. All my father wanted was to film you. And trick you so that you would have ended up in Serbia as a prostitute. How could you even think to trust him?
I'm sorry, Shivko. Please.
No, this doesn't end like this. You'll pay. All of you.
No, don't talk like that.
To hell with you, filthy whore. You just wait, I'll
Did he
show
kill
you.
my sister?
You have to be kidding.
Did he kill my sister?
He did it. He killed Ludmilla.
Mr. Lazarus, hold your horses. That recording is suspicious, but it doesn't confirm anything.
Oh, it confirms he's a murderer. Have you seen how he stood there and shamelessly lied to us? He said that it was fiction, yet his parents' bodies are just there. I'm going to kill him.
Maybe, but try to understand. Perhaps there is more to the story.
Let's be
than
rational
seems.
about this. No.
There are things that don't add up here. Don't be in a rush
to be fair,
sentence
getting
him.
to the closed toilet where she was
Ludmilla
talking
had
to us
her
is a
whole
bit
life
weird.
ahead of her. Every dream she had, every hope in life vanished. I worked so hard. I did unspeakable things. I didn't even come to my mother's funeral. All to make money and help my sister leave this hellhole, only for her to have her skull crushed by that freak. I'll kill that demented maniac.
Do not become a monster yourself, Lazarus.
You'd better not stand in my way. I'm going to have an intimate discussion with that poor excuse of a man.
This is not going to go well, is it, guys? Let's be real here. This is not going to go well.
You sick fuck! You murdered my Ludmilla. I'll crush your skull just like you did to her.
Excuse me? Hang on.
You're lucky. I could have killed you, but I'm not a murderer. Although I came really close this time.
Holy shit! He's not going to say anything. We opened this drawer, and we got a safe wheel to open this safe. And we got another cassette. And we also got some desmorphine. Demorphine? What the fuck is it? I remember seeing the drug among the possessions of one of my co-workers. I don't know much about the chemistry, but this guy told me it was solid stuff, and he purchased it from a trusty Russian friend. Poor bastard. He was addicted to this garbage, which he used to call crocodile, and it had some solid reasons why it's named that way. Once injected, the drug induces the addict into a weird trance and renders him numb and emotionless for hours. Getting addicted to it is particularly disturbing, since after multiple doses, the flesh around the needle mark starts to rot. I've seen some utterly grotesque gangrenous wounds on my co-worker's arm. One day I visited the poor bastard, only to find him dead near a pile of trash in his kitchen, with the bones of his arms exposed. The drug ate his flesh, and the filth in which he lived caused him severe septicemia. Terrible this kid has chosen the cheap synthetic garbage as a means to escape his trauma. I myself, for all my sins, would never use such substances. I'll stick to smoking every now and then. Yeah, crocodile is a real drug that is very prevalent in Eastern Europe, and it's called that because it makes your skin look like a crocodile's skin through excessive use. Oh, we need to listen to the cassette, don't we? Fuck.
Ludmilla, please don't hang up.
What do you want? You want to belittle me even more?
No, I'm sorry for how I acted. I was enraged by jealousy, the image of you and my father.
Look, I told you I'm sorry. I can't undo it. Maybe you were right and I was foolish and gullible, but I can't do anything about it now. In fact, I have no idea what to do at all.
I can help you. Listen, I managed to steal the papers from my parents. Don't ask me
Okay,
how.
I guess you didn't kill her.
You mean that?
Yes, my love. We could leave tonight if you want. I want to come with you wherever you go. I don't want to spend another minute in this place.
But what about your parents? Won't they try to find us?
To hell with them. Don't worry about them anymore.
But Shivko, can you really forgive me for what I've done? Do you think we can ever find peace together?
We all make stupid mistakes. And we can all do unspeakable
Is
things.
that like Lara Croft's arse, the back of those
Wait,
CDs
there's
there?
someone at the door. Meet me in 3 hours at the church and bring the papers. I'm going to light a candle at my mother's grave one last time. I'll meet you after I come back from the cemetery.
Shit.
You have to be kidding. If he didn't kill Ludmilla, then who the hell did?
Can we still beat him up? I suspect he killed his parents, but I mean, I don't really have much sympathy, or any actually sympathy for them whatsoever, really. Hello?
Hello?
Lazarus?
Laura? Why did you leave?
I didn't want to witness what you were about to do.
I'm sorry I scared you, but the freak is fine. I'm not a murderer after all. You were right. He didn't kill Ludmilla. Someone else did. I found a recording in which the boy talked with my sister about them leaving this place together. While he did kill his parents, he really seemed to love her. They planned to meet after Ludmilla would have returned from the cemetery. That was 1 week ago. But then someone knocked at the door.
The murderer.
Yes.
This is all becoming too much, Lazarus. Maybe we should just stop and leave this place ourselves after Lumila's funeral.
I can't do that. I have to find out what happened to her.
I have a bad feeling about all of this. It's like a suffocating darkness surrounds us with every passing hour. But if you choose to stay, I'll be by your side until the end of it.
In my shiny, shiny
I would like to talk to you in
dress.
person, though, before the funeral. Could we meet somewhere? I have something to confess to you.
Listen, if you have something to tell me, you know where to find me.
Lazarus, please.
What the fuck was that noise then? Did you hear that? Did you hear that weird noise? What?
Oh my god.
No, please! Wake up! Help! Help!
It's probably nothing, right? You might recruit the priest there. He seems to know what the fuck he's doing.
Father, I saw her. Am I going crazy?
It's not her. It is the evil spirit that dwells in this house. It can take many forms, especially now that her death was so brutal. Don't let fear and guilt overtake you, my son. Let the love for your sister shield your heart.
I do have a flamethrower. We have a new room.
Our journey ended before it even began.
I mean, I guess it's obvious that she didn't kill herself.
I'm alone. Mom? She's dead. After Rosina, you served as a teacher at a really old orphanage near Bran. The orphanage was founded by the Romanian Orthodox Church, but it burned in '87. I wonder what happened. Near the old orphanage, there's a very beautiful church that was also abandoned in '87. Thousands of pilgrims came from all around the country to pray, but it was closed after the fire. Why? The monastery where you became a monk. I'll ask the monks about you. Before we meet, I want to know everything. Mom wanted to be buried near this monastery, thinking that this way she'll be closer to you. Father Abraham told me that you served your apprenticeship at the Rosenau Monastery. I want to visit the place where you became closer to God.
Okay. I mean, that's probably important, I'm
You didn't
guessing,
make
here.
it. That night, you were murdered. I'm sorry, Ludmila, but I'll continue your journey.
Hi, Mum. Or Ludmilla, whichever one it is.
Will there be an end to all of this?
The orphanage near the Bran village. That place holds many secrets. Near the river, you'll see some ruins of an old church. But be careful. Your experience there will be eye-opening. You may not like what you'll see there. You'll either strengthen your faith in God or lose it forever.
Dun dun dun! I guess we're going to the
towards
orphanage.
the Bran orphanage to continue the search for my father. My mind kept going over all I had found out about my sister, of how little I knew about her life.
You didn't
I
live
always
with
thought
her.
of her as the little kid who stayed behind when I left home. But people don't freeze in time just because you stop being by their side.
I got the trophy. Do not become a monster. I guess because we didn't kill that guy. The Bran Orphanage.
I wasn't expecting the sight with which I was greeted upon my arrival here. This is weird. It's December, but look at all the flowers. There's something unnatural about this place. Despite the green forest, the bitter cold is piercing my body.
Why is the fucking saint here again?
Hello? Are you alone here?
Don't be afraid. You are safe here.
Maybe this place is going to be nice, unlike everywhere else we've been in the game. I did notice this video was the shortest one out of all the chapters, so maybe? Question mark? That means I'm going to get stuck on it for 20 hours, by the way. Alright, so we have a grave here with SALOR on it, or something. Not even a grave, I'm not even sure what it is. Alright, we got a purple gem.
Something is missing here.
Is that just a skeleton of a bird? It is. Okay, so we need something to go in there.
Reminds me of the machines I've seen around the gold mine I just visited.
Okay, got a terminal screen. Alright. So more weird technology shit here.
This place was my home for years. Now I am the one who keeps it looking the way it does. You don't want to see its real face. It's wounded, scarred, and vile.
Oh, is she making us hallucinate? This place is nice when it isn't?
You look exactly like him. Like your father.
Really? Did you know him?
Yes, but remembering him is painful. I do not want to let that darkness spoil my beautiful memory of this place.
Oh, we're in her memory of this place.
I have a bad feeling about this. I need something to make this work.
Oh. Got to scale weight. Oh god, there's going to be a weight puzzle, isn't there? Fuck me. Oh no, more of this bollocks as well. I got a divine energy source. Of course I did. Just knocking around. Just a little divine energy source. Knocking around a little. Got a grappling hook as well.
I should look around for what's missing.
Okay, so we need more shit for this. I know it's him. I know I've been convinced. 5 of our brothers have disappeared in mysterious circumstances. The bishop shrugged cowardly and left the secular authorities to do their investigation, but I know he is the one to blame. The one with piercing blue eyes, the one whose knowledge surpasses that of the great scholars of our times, the one whom may say is a man who lives a holy life, Brother Vladimir. That's our dad. An imposter, a mockery, a sacrilege, an apostate. I can sense his twisted work, all the knowledge he gained in such an incredibly short time. He corrupted its purpose, the brothers who disappeared, the strange lights flashing deep in the forest at night, animal carcasses disposed of around the church with grotesque symbols burned in their skin. The devil himself dwells in the depths of his soul. I dread these disappearances will be followed by something even more sinister. I'm afraid he may turn his morbid thoughts towards the children. I knew him for a long time. I know his darkest sins, which I cannot divulge. This change that occurred in him is a punishment, not a blessing as he perceives this. What am I going to do now? God watch over us, Father Abraham. Okay, so that's the guy that's in our apartment wrote that.
A blueprint for some strange machine.
The guy that is literally in our apartment wrote that about our dad, which is interesting. So. What else do we have here? Aha, the keyboard. We need that. God damn it. I hate when I skip the documents. I'm leaving this place. I failed the Holy Church in every possible way. My brothers are still missing, and the only thing I could do was resist him. I was the only one who firmly opposed him. We sent the children off to another public school in Rosenau. They are safe for now. The same fear cannot be told about the 2 little girls. Oh god, I really pray they manage to escape somehow, even though I fear the worst. Even so, no matter how powerful he has become, I'm not afraid of him. My faith is stronger. I've been through a lot in my life. I've seen the horrors of communism. He's just a monk whose faith was twisted by evil. One day the darkness will devour him, and God will not call him by his side. There is no place for darkness in heaven. Father Abraham. Okay. Looks like the kids were probably murdered while they were where they were sleeping, by the way. Just saying. Looks like the kids were murdered where they were sleeping. Got a green gem. Presumably by our dad, if this note's anything to go by. Did he, like, get possessed or go insane or some shit? I don't fucking know. The story of this is really weird. Like, everything about this game is really surreal. Like, I don't really know what to make of nearly any aspect of it, if I'm honest with you. Like, I don't hate it. I quite like it, but it's just, like...
Let's see.
Weird.
I have no idea what purpose it serves.
Oh, we gotta type in... How do I reset this? Fuck. It's solar, right? I've got to type in, like, the thing outside. The keys are even highlighted, by the way.
Something dark and ominous stirs within your soul.
What do you mean?
Sadness, loss, hopelessness. I sense the spirit of a young woman around you. Was she close to you?
Are you talking about my sister? She was murdered.
She made some great movies. I'm a terrible person, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible, terrible person. Alright. What is this? Okay, the gems have to slot in, and we're missing one, it looks like. Maybe? I actually don't know if that's the case. Maybe not. This doesn't seem interactable at all, actually, which is weird. There was some shit up here, right? Oh, there was something in the little shrine as well. Let's check that. Oh. I guess we can open this now? Alright, I'll be down there in a minute. Let me just check the shrine again. It's probably just a collectible, this, but fuck it. Okay, nothing yet. Alright.
For many years, chosen children studied the mystical arts here. We read dusty old manuscripts, tomes full of forgotten wisdom. One day, the monks taught us how to create this reliquary. Dark memories of this place are contained within it. I had hoped never to relive them.
If this is about my father, I have to know.
As it is your right. But be careful. You should fear these memories as much as I do.
Alright. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. I guess we were waiting for her to finish talking. Alright.
I should look around for what's missing.
Okay, so we're missing something that is outside somewhere. Alright. Okay, that's fine. I'm guessing we need all the gems and we don't have them yet. I'm going to try the new thing I just found in this quickly, but, yeah, there you go. Oh shit! It turned the skeleton. That is horrific. Looks like it's made out of paper. You gonna vomit up a key for me or some shit, please? You gonna do anything or just fuck around? Okay. Oh, I can take that now. Oh, it's a collectible. That was just a collectible. Wonderful. My journey became more and more fascinating to an unbelievable level. Upon visiting the Brown Orphanage, I stumbled upon an old shrine, and inside there was a bird skeleton along with this strange machine. When I turned it on, the skeleton was engulfed in bright flames, and right before my eyes, flesh and feathers appeared seemingly from nowhere and covered its lifeless bones. How is that possible? This device is truly fascinating. Well, maybe we should, like, take it to our sister. Mm-hmm. Were these here before? These orbs. I feel like they're guiding us to places we need to go. Yes, they are. Can I interact with any of this? Oh, these are the things I need. I've got. Those are the things. These are the recipe ingredients. Okay, cool. Follow the orbs. Hee hee hee. All right, just a depressed picture of a girl. Can I take this? Yes. Got the spirit mixture. Do love a good old spirit mixture. I completely know what that is. Oh, here's the grappling hook. Oh, what the fuck is happening in this game?
Levitates. It seems to be filled with some sort of strange energy. I'd better be careful with this.
I guess we just went down there and got that from in there, I think is what just happened. Okay, interesting. I think that's all that's down here. like, this game is like hopping between like this weird sort of alchemy-based like fantasy type stuff to like the totally grotesque body horror stuff to the like fucking sci-fi type shit, and it's so weird. Like I don't know what to make of any of it. Like it's so weird. It's so fucking strange. Like I said, I don't dislike it. It's just some of the weirdest stuff that I've seen in rapid succession, like ever in a game. Like it feels like it has no genre. We have not been in here yet. We're gonna dig up another saint. I'm guessing we maybe need to come back here after we've done the ritual, actually. But I will double check everywhere anyway. I'm guessing this place doesn't actually look like this, obviously. I'm guessing this place is like a complete shithole. I'm guessing it's like, but the ghost is like, not ghost. The saint is making it appear like this to us to protect us from what actually happened here. Like there's like the little, like the blood in the beds upstairs and shit.
Something is missing here.
Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the garage. I say garage. The weird church thing under the garage and see what we can do now. Could still be missing something, but there's another orb up here that could lead us to it, potentially. Or is it just like... That orb went inside the house. Yeah, okay, I'm coming. No, where'd it go? Where'd it go? It was in here. I fucking saw it. Little bitch, baby. Where the fuck did you go? I can hear it! I think that was it despawning, unfortunately for me. But, can I take this? I think we're missing one ingredient. Come on. Show me the way. Show me. Ah! Here. Okay. Got an ether vial. I think that might be everything. I thought that was a guy, like a Grim Reaper, sitting over there. It's a tree. We're still missing something. We're missing red spotted mushrooms still. There should be one more orb. Yeah, you. Where's the mushrooms? Mush! Mush! There they are. Thank you, a wonderful orb of happiness. There we go. We got all the ingredients now. Like, I feel like right now I'm playing like some fantasy adventure walking simulator, but earlier I was burning horrific creatures to death with a flamethrower.
I've added the 4 ingredients.
Alright, fantastic.
Make sense of all this. What the hell? What is this?
I'm guessing this is gonna make it all go to shit, by the way. Do I need to leave, or should I just wait for all this shit to... I guess I'll put my head outside, you never know. Oh. Well, I would, but there is a wall here. I'm not entirely sure what I should be doing right now. There's nothing to interact with. I wish they'd stop with the rocking a little bit of the screen. There's been 2 times where I've been stuck on what to do with the screen rocking, and it's made me violently ill. Did I fuck up? I can't take anything here. I can't attach the clamps to my nipples, which is very disappointing. There we go. Randomly clicking everything worked. Huzzah!
I will ascend into heaven. I will will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also set up a mount of the congregation in the recesses of the north. Obey.
Wow, that sounds like a really reliable person to have around the kids. How's it going, guys? Can I help at all?
Laura? I'm scared.
Don't be silly. He's a saint.
But who set fire to the school?
Come and worship me.
Got a feeling that this guy's a little bit sus. Don't know where I'm getting this crazy idea from, but I think he might set fire to school and kill everyone inside it. Just got that idea.
Listen to me, you stupid girl. It won't hurt. You just have to accept him as your master. You are already a woman, aren't you?
Oh shit, is this the reporter?
I shouldn't have listened to you.
As a kid?
I shouldn't have stayed here over the holidays.
It could be. She's wearing glasses. That is a key character trait of the reporter girl. Does that mean she's been the bad guy the entire time and she's been playing us? Do you think she killed? Laura could have killed our sister. That's the twist. I'm calling it now. Laura killed our sister. Nah, people change their hair color all the time, but glasses, that's a definitive piece of evidence, okay? Alright.
Leave me alone, Laura. Leave me alone.
She's covered in blood here
Don't
as well.
you want to become a saint?
Oh my
Not
god,
a
this is
saint,
fucked.
Laura. He corrupted your mind and took advantage of
This
you.
is fucked up.
There is nothing holy about that. Please, let's leave this place. Run away from him.
Your master grows impatient.
Wow. What a twist. What a twist. How do we get over here? Ah, here.
Oh God, please help me. Don't leave me. I don't want to die.
He is our God. He opened my eyes and now
She
I
is
can
totally
see.
in the cult.
No, he is possessed.
She is totally behind all of this shit. I mean, I know he is, but like, she's been behind all the shit in the apartment.
I'll kill you if you don't do what he said. I'll rip your heart out and serve it to him.
No, no.
Spill me the blood of the ignorant.
This is so fucked. This is so fucked.
No one can refuse Father Vladimir.
That's our dad as well,
All
by the
who
way,
will
that's
not
possessed
come
by the
his
demon.
side will perish.
Innocent blood has been spilled, and through it I am rebaptized. I am no longer Vladimir.
Oh my god, and then he became the general? So our dad is the guy that's killing everyone?
I will raise armies, and I will bring my paradise to this world. I will make a heaven out of this hell.
Well, Laura killed the saint. Wonderful. Good for her. So our dad is not only possessed by a demon, he is the leader of this entire fucking movement. I have nothing to open these things with, though. Or do anything with. And I don't have the thing for in here either, which is weird. Oh, I can't even go in here anymore. Okay. Oh, okay, I need to speak to the saint. There she is. Chilling.
That hideous monster. Is that what became of my father? I had hoped to find a saint, but instead, there are no words to describe what he turned into.
I mean...
I'm sorry.
Dickhead?
It is a difficult truth to bear.
Did my father really become that powerful?
Don't let his forked tongue poison your mind. He is way smaller and more insignificant than he imagines. He thinks it's his will, when he only plays the devil's games.
But the armies he raised, all the death and destruction he brought, how did he manage to do it?
The powers the devil gave him would have been useless if people wouldn't have willingly chosen to follow him. They embraced his corruption, and they stepped away from God's path.
Ivana, I want this to end now.
Good shit. Now what do I need to fucking do? I have no idea. Shall I go and see if this fits into one of the holes down there? It's so fucking weird. Nothing bad happened here at all. Ah ha 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 ha. Everything's fine. Oh, the gems go in these holes around the church. Okay, got it. Hopefully I've got them all. Nope, I don't. Of course I don't. Why would I have them all after finding like 50 of the fucking things? We've got to go and look for another one, guys. Unfortunately for me. We need the blue one. No idea where that is. But it's presumably somewhere around the buildings. Somewhere in this massive area there's a blue gem. Let's have a look for it, shall we? Oh, it's right here. Well, that's handy. I wonder if that wasn't there before or was the whole time. Another saint.
Here lie the holy relics of your ancestor, Saint Alexander the Young. You are not the only one to disturb his sleep. Your father did that too.
Okay. The miracles of the world are unfolding right before my eyes. That which is hidden is now revealed in great splendor. That which is forbidden is permitted to me. The uncreated energies surround me as I transcend this reality. My power grows vast. Knowledge is the key. But my brothers and the monastery elders are ignorant. They are cowards. Such power shouldn't be kept secret. Imagine a world of miracles. No death, no suffering, no boundaries, no reasons for wars, freedom, immortality. They will never understand that I've been called to fulfill a great work. I can feel it. Now it's time for the greatest work of all life and death. The lifeless bones of my ancestors lie before me. With the power that God himself bestowed upon me, I shall breathe life into them. Father Vladimir. Like this. Okay. What is happening? Okay. We need a heart. Preserved frozen heart. I can barely read that because it's so fucking bright.
For now.
Yeah, we need to do something with this, but I don't know what. What does this mean? Oh, here we go. Okay, thank you. I guess. Okay. When did I get that? When did I get any of this shit? Oh, whatever. We're making a frozen heart. That'll make everything better for some reason.
Something feels really off.
It's probably because you're playing around with a preserved frozen heart.
I am the maker of kings. I am the wrath of vengeance. I am your servant. What does your heart desire, lost soul?
I'm not sure.
I'm a patient spirit. Take your time and think. There must be something to crave. Hidden knowledge, wealth, love, powers beyond your wildest dreams.
I don't need any of this.
Don't be shy. That is what many say, but moments later, they change their mind.
You seem like a real trustworthy demon.
I don't want anything from you.
Only a lustful soul can summon me. To you I will give the glory of all the kingdoms of the world. For all of them are mine. If you then will worship me, I will give them to you.
This doesn't feel right at all. In the name of God Almighty, leave at once.
Pathetic. Do you even know who I am?
Bob the demon.
I am...
Well, that went well.
You chose wisely. There is nothing the devil can give us. Our souls
just left us alone?
are our most prized gifts. Your father, however, wanted something beyond his control.
So my father summoned Legion and made a pact with him. So he's not possessed anymore. He made a pact with Legion. Okay, got it. What am I doing now? Why am I still here? Oh, hi. Following you seems like a good idea. Let's go.
My father, a monster. Laura, his first disciple. Poor Ivana, their first victim. I'm grateful, at least, that you never learned all these things, Ludmilla.
I know your pain seems unbearable, but you must try to find forgiveness in your heart. There can't be any healing without it.
Alright, just 2 chapters to go. December 22nd, later in the afternoon at Martha's apartment.
There's not much left for me to do here. After Ludmilla's funeral, I'm leaving this place for good. Perhaps even the country.
Probably should talk to Laura, you know, about her killing the little girl when she was a kid. You might want to... Alright, back in the apartment. This stuff is being recorded off Twitch, so if you watched on Twitch up to the point we just got to, this is all going to be new. Hi, guys. Oh, it's him. Fuck.
What are you doing here?
You? What the hell is going on? You nearly killed me. Who are you anyway? You said you're friends with my father. What are you doing in my girlfriend's apartment?
Listen, kid. Calm the hell down. Ludmilla was my sister.
So you're her brother. Do you know what happened to her? We were supposed to leave together, but I didn't make it to our meeting. Did she leave without me?
She left us, kid. I'm sorry to be this blunt, but she's dead. She was murdered. And I thought you did it.
What? No!
Listen, take some time to collect your thoughts. We've all been through some hell lately.
I love the fact that he isn't apologizing when this guy definitely didn't do it.
This country, hear me.
Oh my god.
These are the last hours of the wretched regime that has tormented you for years. The freedom that was promised to you was a lie.
Holy shit,
this is brutal. Has just resigned, and I will take upon myself.
So our dad is going to become ruler of the country after being corrupted by the demon. He made a pact, and everything's gone to shit. Holy shit, that's so fucked. Holy shit. Oh well. Doesn't really explain the horrific tentacles everywhere. Alright, where's the traitorous bitch Laura? We got to speak to her. We got a new document that I immediately skipped like a complete idiot. Lazarus, as we spent the past few days together, it feels as if fate itself crossed our paths. Even though we met under such dark circumstances, I can't help but feel excited whenever I'm around you. At first I felt I owed it to Ludmilla to help you out, but now I know that it's not out of loyalty that I stick around. It's you, Lazarus. I have so much I want to tell you, and I want you to know you better, and for you to know my secrets, even my darkest one. I know you'll understand, you'll forgive me, I just know it. I can't wait to talk to you. Please call me when you get home. Alright. I guess we're not calling her. You alright, toilet monster? Yeah. Oh, you've been dead for a while, actually, but still. Okay, that isn't kind of what I expected to see, but, you know. This really has escalated to, like, previously unknown levels. I'm gonna be real. Let's be 100% blunt here. Oh, Jesus. I had a controller on my foot that was plugged in, but I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard, and this just vibrated and scared me. Okay.
It was better for you children if you never found us. Some secrets left in the dark to bear.
What the fuck is this? I don't understand.
Citizens, hear me. My children, stay in your homes, but do not fear me. Tonight, the revolution will change the face of this country. A soft revolution without bloodshed.
Hang on.
This war is led by machines. A new dawn.
Our parents were brother and sister? I'm pretty sure our parents were brother and sister. Let's just clarify this, but I think that is just literally the case. My father and mother are brother and sister. Oh my god. Holy shit, this is fucked. I think I'm in love. I have no idea. This is all new to me, but when Zivko offered me the beautiful flower today and kissed me, I was overwhelmed by the rush of emotions I never felt before. I've read books about young love romances, about gallant men sweeping young girls off their feet, but I never experienced any of it for myself. What would Zivko think if he knew how new I am to all of this? All my mother ever taught me about life was how to be a good disciple of God. She never told me what it meant to be a woman. I had to learn myself from books I read behind her back. Mum was always suspicious of everyone. She hated the Zivko family below, especially since they did not attend church and they speak quite bad Romanian. They were actually also scumfucks, but those things are actually unrelated. Those are the 2 points there. She thinks they must be doing dubious business, but I think she's just paranoid. In my mother's eyes, everyone is bad and has something against us. She asked me about the flower. I told her it was from her church. Father Abraham is accustomed to giving children and young people flowers from the bouquets people bring to the altar on Sundays. She believed me. I have no idea which flower it is, but it's gorgeous. It must have cost him a fortune. The rascal invited me to his place. I was so flustered. After the kiss, I almost said yes, and on Sunday I admit I'm not too bothered by the thought. I'm not the prude mother wants me to be, but he can wait a little longer. I mean, fair play. I understand his fury, and now I'm sorry that I had to do what I did. I know it was wrong, but after all, I didn't have any choice. Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to read fucking notes.
The machines will get rid of them. Tomorrow, you'll step into paradise. What a great time to be alive, to witness the birth of this brave new world.
How many times did I ask him to help me as I cried on his shoulder out of desperation? All he wanted was to hear me say I wouldn't leave him behind, and we'd always end up having sex. That was the limit of his compassion towards me. Damn this kid, I really liked him. It felt good to be with him, and for a while I believed it when I told him that I wanted us to have a life together. But after my mum died, I had little room in my heart for innocent love. I was in pain, yet all he wanted was for everything to be as before. I had no idea that terrible man would record me. I just wanted to leave this place, no matter what. At that point, it didn't matter that it was his father. All that mattered was that someone was finally giving me a way out in exchange for a few minutes with my body. My body! Zivko had a fill of it, didn't he? What right does he have to claim it? Only I can decide, and if it meant my ticket to freedom, only one Zivko would never have helped me with, then I didn't hesitate. In the end, I was just made a fool, and my heart still aches, strong as I may like to appear. I am sorry, Zivko. Alright, so that's insight into our sister's thought process here. Oh, I've got a Baroque clock. If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it, guys. We never had expensive things in our house when I was little, but this business in which I got myself into is quite profitable. I started sending gifts to my mother and sister. I even sent them 3 television sets. The ultimate luxury, the envy of all the neighbors. Even though she hated that I left home, Mum had to accept that I was at least doing well. One day we started smuggling expensive antiques from Germany. Business was better than ever. I was my boss, most trusted employee, so I was sure I could get away with treating myself to one of these shiny objects. This massive bronze watch, it cost a fortune on the black market, and I wanted to offer it to my sister. One day, whenever she desired, she would take it to a pawn shop and sell it. The money would be her ticket to the free world if I wouldn't be around to help her. But about a week before our mother died, my boss figured out the clock was missing. Besides being a sadistic brute, it seems he was also a surprisingly well-organized bookkeeper when it came to his merchandise. I had to do all sorts of jobs for him in exchange. Even so, when I left, he still threatened me the next time he sees me, he'll break my legs. Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting that we're, like...
I need something to make this work.
Quite a major scumfuck as well. Play.
With each passing day, anxiety and sadness overwhelmed me. Just a week before Mom died, I fell unconscious in the middle of the street. I woke up later, hospitalized in a psychiatric ward. The doctors were worried about my health, but Mom insisted I was fine and that God would help us. I don't know what to think anymore. I started taking her pills behind her back.
Oh, okay, so
and
she
now
was
the house
taking them.
is spinning around me. I want you to understand one thing, my dear brother. None of us are innocent. Me least of all. The few days we spend together when you come home on holidays are not enough for you to realize what lies in our souls. You probably think I'm a saint. Oh, Lazarus. If you knew what a mess I've gotten myself into to get those papers so I could leave for Ukraine. I want to go far, far away. I want to end this horrible story. I want to have my own life.
I mean, it's completely fucking reasonable. She wants these things, right?
Damn it. The end is near. This world will burn.
I mean, it definitely looks like it, right?
That has tormented you for years. The freedom that was promised to you was a lie.
For fuck's sake.
The president has just resigned, and I...
Lazarus?
Laura?
Thank God.
Hey, Laura, about that time you murdered that kid.
I've been
What's been
calling
going on?
dozens of times.
Around. looking?
I was worried. I came over and I left you a letter. Did you find it? And I wanted to tell you, I started to feel something for you.
So about the time you murdered the kid, when you were a
I
kid.
don't understand it myself, but I feel like we have a connection, like...
Listen, Laura, I've visited an orphanage. It's near the Bran Monastery. Maybe you know it.
Mr. Lazarus.
Yeah, it's Mr. Lazarus. Who the hell are you, Laura? You feel something for me? We've only met a couple of days ago. Are you delusional? You know nothing about me, and all I know about you is that you're a murderer, and you let yourself be corrupted by my father.
I'm sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
No.
I was stupid. I was young, and he had this power. I tried as much as I could to resist, but...
Did you know all this time that Zotov was my father?
What? No, I swear. I just wanted to help. I had no idea. I told you how I met Ludmila. And then you came along, and I felt this compulsion to stay by your side. I never knew you were Vladimir's children. I never knew he had a family. After I did that horrible thing, he abandoned me. It took me so long to get over what I did. To have a semblance of a normal life. What kind of cruel god would pull me back into Vladimir's life?
Okay, stop. I can't listen to this anymore.
Okay.
I have to hang up.
She's attempting to explain. I mean, it could be bullshit.
This woman is clearly disturbed. I can't believe anything she says anymore.
I mean,
We
that
have
is
a connection? Yeah, right.
Okay, that is a fair point, right? But at the same time, she was trying to explain what she was doing and what she was thinking about, you know what I mean?
My children.
And I know it's not an ideal situation, Lazarus-chan, but maybe you might want to need to listen to her just a little bit, you know?
A soft revolution
Oh, hi,
without
Kitty Cat.
bloodshed.
How the fuck are you so chill about all
Led
this?
by machines, a new dawn
I feel sorry for the cat, 'cause
rises.
it's probably get abandoned. Alright, I don't even know what I'm looking for really, but we'll just wander around here, down here a bit. Okay. Yeah, that door's been broken the entire time. I'm quite surprised it's still intact at all. Alright, oh, hi, how you doing? I don't know if there's anything worthwhile in here. Like, I feel like we've looked at everything.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've received reports of countless deaths from all around the city. As you know, many TV stations have tried to deny the first rumors about a possible infestation. What's even more frightening is that this infestation seems to be spreading over the entire country, with the epicenter
Oh, we've already heard
right
this report. This was the same report as before. I thought it was, like, something, like, shocking and new, but I don't think it is. Alright, I'm not really sure what I should be doing now. Maybe I should just head out. Maybe I should just leave. It's so weird that you can just walk through that door. Like, it just feels so fucking strange.
I don't want to carry it around without a reason.
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna need that for something, that means.
The relics of the past are a burden
I wish
on
he'd
your
shut up.
consciousness.
It's so obnoxious,
The
it's
machines
unbelievable.
will get rid of them. Tomorrow, you'll step into paradise. What a great time to be alive. To witness the birth of this brave new...
Once I leave this place, I'll never come back. I should take that decrepit cat with me.
Okay.
I can't leave him here alone to die.
Well, that's just the opposite of what I said he was gonna do, so that's good news.
I gotta find something to put you in.
Okay, there we go. This game has a lot of, like, contextual things in it that don't really work that well. Like, it's really hard to describe because it's not like awful. It's just...
I'm leaving for the funeral, kid. Come with me if you want.
I think it would be good if
I
you did.
headed toward the Voronezh monastery. I wanted to pray for Ludmila.
How is he driving around, by the way, with all this shit
Even though
happening?
I felt like everything was in vain.
The entire country's on fire. And he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna pop out. Just gonna pop to the funeral, guys. Don't worry about me. Give me a second, alright? It's gonna be chill, alright? It's gonna be chill. December 22nd, before 6 p.m. at Voronezh Monastery. I think this is the final
We
chapter.
stayed away from the main roads to
Well, there's
avoid my
Laura.
father's hideous machines. This new world of his is only death and ruin. After we got out of the city, things quieted down. We arrived at the monastery, but we found it closed. The party had sequestered it, but fortunately it was spared from the flames, at least for now.
The architecture in this game is really striking. It's something I'm not used to seeing at all. Like, anything like these, you know?
Here we are, Mr. Lazarus.
Unfortunately.
I've spoken at the funeral home and with the priest to have a beautiful service for Ludmilla. I'm waiting for Father Abraham to come and open the chapel. God, these blooming flowers in December make me feel nervous.
I mean, it is a bit of a concern, I will say.
They are strange. The Bran orphanage was overgrown with them, but I think of them as a miracle. Anyway, I'll go to the chapel and wait for Father Abraham there.
Mr. Lazarus, regarding what we talked about on the phone, you were right. You barely know me, and I'm the only one who should carry the weight of my sins. I just wanted you to know I regret the things I did.
I don't pretend to understand what you've been through, but I can understand your regret. I have the burden of my own sins. For now, I just want to ask
It's
forgiveness.
weird that I'm just walking around while this is going on, actually. It's really fucking weird. Right, I'm guessing this isn't the chapel, but let's have a look around, shall we, anyway? Eviction order? Oh yeah, because the army's kicking them all out, right? He seems very anti-religion, which makes sense.
This car is packed with guns and ammo. It seems we are not alone.
That guy's going to be back here again. The same guy. He's always at these outdoor sections, right? He's going to be out here, and he's going to be like, well, you got to kill everyone, all right, dude? Help me, comrade, or whatever. Maybe not comrade. Maybe just friend, or whatever. I don't fucking know. Anyway, just keep going. I have enjoyed this. It's been something. And I'll give my full review at the end.
I'm filled with grief and shame. If I would have just come to Mother's funeral, things would have been different now.
The fact that any of this is possible during this like insane robot war
We
blows
dreamed
my
of living
mind.
together, of having kids one day, but now she's lying in that cursed wooden box. Forever.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just pretty fucked. Another locked shrine. We have a lot of these in this game. It is nice to have a game that is set in a setting that horror games don't tend to be. Like, we spend a lot of time in Japan, we spend a lot of time in,
This key doesn't fit. Someone tried to enter the chapel.
Okay, well that's not that surprising. Oh, hi! How you doing? How's it going?
I brought you thousands of flowers for your sister.
I mean,
I couldn't
that's
bear
pretty
to
nice
leave
of
you
you.
alone in this darkest of hours.
That's pretty nice of you, I will say. But you know, like, we spend a lot of time in Japan, we spend a lot of time, like, in Asian countries, we spend a lot of time in, like, generic American-type horror situations, too. But this is a fairly unusual setting. Like, I can't think of many Eastern European horror games. Hi, Mum.
Be brave, my child. We'll know what to do in the end.
Okay. Why was she here? It's got the trophy, Be Brave. Wow. Wow. I mean, presumably we still need the key for the shrine. But yeah, like, it makes a refreshing change. And this hasn't been a bad game. I play a lot of horror games, right?
This
is
would be
not
her
bad.
resting place. If only I'd come home a week earlier.
You can't know if things would have worked out better. Don't look for answers just in this world. In such dark times, we must remember that God is our shepherd.
What do you mean?
Despite all the evil and wrongdoing of humanity, God doesn't want his children to perish. His love is overwhelming and everlasting.
I don't understand his overwhelming love. I'm not sure God cares at all.
This is your cross to bear. But for this struggle of yours, I brought you a precious gift. You'll need it before this ends.
I will say something, right? Okay. Lazarus, if Lazarus is doing the full I'm an atheist shtick at the moment, right? You're literally seeing a levitating saint, okay? Like, I mean, I'm an atheist, right? But if I saw a levitating saint, I would probably, well, I might question my sanity first, actually, but still. I find it weird, right, when there's like definitive proof for like the supernatural in these games, and they're like, well, you know, that's a bit far-fetched. Even though I spoke to a demon and there's a levitating saint girl trying to help me out. Alright, we don't know what this is for. Well, we know what this is for, but we don't know what the key is for this, right? She gave us, like, another power source to solve some presumably horrific puzzle that's going to make me want to cry. But, you know.
I need to wait for the priest.
Okay, so we're not going to get in there till the priest is here. That's fine. But the other shrine was locked, right? So we can't even open that either. Oh, maybe the priest is here now? No, I haven't gone that way, though. We'll check that out in a minute. The priest from the east.
It's locked.
Oh, yeah. That's presumably where the power source might go, though. We'll check out this way.
This car again.
We know whose car it is. It's the dude, right? It's the fucking dude. It's the bro. He'll be up here somewhere. Yep, there's his guitar. Oh, how's it going, guys?
The gravedigger's body has been reduced to a pile of gore.
I mean, again, shouldn't be that surprised considering the shit we've seen go down. Do you have a key there, Mr. Gravedigger? No?
They never believed me. Back in the days when I was a priest, I tried to warn them. Our freedom is illusory, fragile, like a wafting leaf in the wind. I prayed that this day would never come if they banished me. But I am prepared. When the Antichrist comes, I'll proceed as written in the forbidden teachings of the Holy Fathers.
The Antichrist? This is disturbing.
Oh, now you fucking believe. Oh.
It's the least I can do. May Saint Ivana bring peace to this poor man's soul.
This man had dedicated his life to God. He was ready to face this apocalypse, but his life was taken before he could complete his work.
Okay. I was right, the day has come. It all started when they called me to dig a grave at the old cemetery in Kalima. Their poor gravedigger fell in a ditch, drunk, breaking his neck. They told me I was preparing the grave for a suicide victim. A crazy old woman had put a rope around her neck and ended her miserable life. Yet the priest, Abraham Marcus, was preparing for the traditional funeral. Naturally, this confused me. We all know that Orthodox churches have been to perform funeral services to those who willingly end their life. The priest must have had doubts about how the woman died. After finishing my work, I remained there for the sad event to learn more. There weren't many people attending. Father Abraham was reading the prayers for the departed, while 3 or 4 people waited further away to lower the coffin in the grave. A young man gazed with compassion towards the daughter of the deceased. Much closer to her was another woman who felt out of place. There was something about her. I didn't like it at all. Who dresses in red at a funeral? Like the whore of Babylon from the Apocalypse. That's Laura. They were all silent. The dead woman's daughter seemed to me rather absent, like she was transfixed. I gazed somewhere on the cemetery path. I looked in the same direction. I couldn't help but feel a strange presence. Unseen yet evil in nature, it stood there. When the priest blessed the gathering, it vanished in the blink of an eye. That, to me, was the beginning. I'm assuming our dad killed our mum. Like, that makes, like, or he sent a demon to do it or some shit, right?
Looks like something should be placed here. I don't know what to do with this.
Oh,
I'll
hi.
just leave it here.
How you this changed a lot behind me here. Holy shit, this has escalated dramatically. Like, I didn't even notice this changing. You gonna say anything, or are we just gonna, like... I guess you did say something. Alright, so we need some stuff to put here.
Something is missing here.
Okay, we need a seraphic vial, an ointment for the dead, and some other shit. Okay. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. We'll try and figure this out, okay? What's this? I implore thee who alone are good and merciful, look upon me, the sinful and humble servant, and purge my soul and heart of wicked conscience. By the time the power of the Holy Spirit enable me, who I am clothed with the cloth of sin, to stand before this holy altar and perform the sacred ritual of the great sacrifice. Alright. Well, he's here.
You? I thought you were dead.
Not yet. I escaped death more than once by now. However, I'm not sure I'll make it past midnight. The wretched monster will be here soon.
Do you mean Zotov?
Who else? Haven't you noticed that this is the only church around that isn't yet burning? But what the hell are you doing here?
It's my sister's funeral. It seems Father Abraham has arrived. Listen, can you help me bring her coffin inside the chapel?
Image I am of your unutterable glory. Oh, I bear the scars of my stumblings. Oh, sovereign Lord, have compassion on me, and cleanse me through your loving kindness, and the homeland of my heart's desire bestow on me by making me a resident of paradise.
Perfect setting. That doesn't sound good.
My condolences, friend. Listen, I know how you feel. Seeing your family torn apart is painful. I'm by your side. You're not alone. Even the angels are here. Or am I the only one who can see her?
Yeah, I can see her. Miss Laura, we inform you that your request for the preparation of the body of Ludmilla has been completed. We closely supervised the employees to make sure that the most attention and care and respect was given to the deceased. Due to the severe disfigurement of the face, we had to use the state-of-the-art methods for the facial reconstruction. We also inform you that the work was carried out in the most discreet way in the shortest time possible. No questions were asked by the staff. We thank you for your generous donation to our institution, and we offer our sincerest condolences for your loss. Okay, so she did do that for our sister, interestingly enough.
It doesn't work for now. Ivana, Laura must be nearby. What if she sees you?
She won't. If she saw me, she would be terrified. I don't want to cause her any pain. I've already forgiven her.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's fair. You are a saint. I got incense resin. Oh, that probably goes in this, right? Nope, apparently not. I don't know anything about incense or the Eastern Orthodox Church or whatever at all. Like, at all. Can I have that?
I'll leave it here for now. It's filled with holy water.
Okay. A lot of these are probably important, right? So, this is where this game is weak. Is when you're wandering around, just clicking on shit, desperately trying to figure out what to do, but with absolutely no indication of what you should be doing. It's like, by far, the worst part of the game. Like, if I had my number one gripe, oh, my controller. My number one gripe is that it's like, it's really frustrating as well.
Forgive me, Ludmilla. Forgive me for not taking better care of you and Mom.
That doesn't sound good.
The abomination is near. We must not let him interrupt the funeral. Bring an incense offering before God. It will keep him at a distance.
I need something to make this work.
Okay, I can take that now, apparently.
I hope the perfume of the incense will keep us safe. Are you all right?
Sorry. I'm not well. I feel afraid. And it is too hot inside. I can barely breathe. I feel like I'm suffocating.
It's just some incense. It's supposed to protect us.
My throat burns.
I'll bring you some water.
Oh, if we give her holy water, is she gonna fucking die? We're gonna give... is she gonna blow up if we give her holy... That'd be fucking dope. What am I gonna put the water in though, is the question. A cup? Yeah. Empty cup. Boom.
Well, let's hope this will make her feel better.
Oh my
It's
god!
holy water after
This
all.
is probably the worst!
What the hell did you give me to drink? You want to poison me? It burns like fire. Oh, God.
Calm down, it's just water. Listen, just stay outside until you feel better.
This is so sus! And he's like, oh, it's nothing, don't worry.
You deceitful wretch! How dare you leave me here?
This isn't right.
cold
I better
and
find something to
raining.
block this door.
Lend me your coat, Mr. Lazarus. Open the door!
Well...
Open the door. Tell that disgusting priest to stop praying. Tell him to stop at once, or my master will snap his neck.
Well...
You deceitful wretch! How dare you leave me here? It's cold and raining.
I don't know what to block the fucking door
Lend me
with.
your coat, Mr. Lazarus.
Oh, please don't tell me this dialogue's gonna loop the whole time! It's so obnoxious, it's
Open the
unbelievable!
Open the door. Tell that disgusting priest to stop praying. Tell him to stop at once, or my master will snap his neck. You deceitful wretch! How dare you leave me here? It's cold and raining. Lend me your coat, Mr.
There you go. Shut the fuck up.
I've tried, Mr. Lazarus. I tried to resist, but he is too close now. His words are pleasure. I'm his mistress. Only his will shall be done.
Well...
We are safe for now.
Are we?
What makes you believe you can be safe from me?
Hi, Daddy.
I've been here all this time. Those fragile doors cannot keep me away. This is how I celebrate my daughter's death.
Well, that's not good.
All saints in heaven, heed my calling. Come to my aid.
Don't you understand that the world has willingly chosen me as its master? Come and join me. The Father, the Son, and the wretched fruit of all their sins. An unholy trinity.
I think I'll pass, actually, if that's alright with you.
Even in death, he couldn't let her rest.
What am I supposed to be doing?
What I wouldn't give for this nightmare to end.
Picked up a precious key.
Look at you. What a deplorable sight.
Well...
This is the heart of the brave new world. Mankind has easily given up freedom. Its burden was overpowered. Come, my son. Be part of this wonder.
This is... I mean, ultimately, this is a biblical apocalypse horror, right? This is what this is. One that, a genre we don't often see. Very often. Okay, it's not for that. God damn it. At least we're being railroaded a certain way, it looks like, for now. What the fuck is this? Oh, is it Laura? How's it going?
Laura, what the hell happened to you?
You don't understand. He wants us to be together. Me and you. We are the foulest of his sins. And we will be the Adam and Eve of his new paradise.
This is sick, Laura. He destroyed your life. Open your eyes. He's the devil incarnate.
No, no. Don't talk like that. He is our master. We will only know glory by his side. He will shield us from all harm. And I will be all yours. All your fantasies. I will make them come true, my love.
Laura, snap out of it. Fight his lies.
Lazarus. Oh, God.
Oh my God, what?
That
was
resist his power. I...
Take the fucking chest!
I want you. Give into the call of my flesh. Let us taste the fruits of pleasure together. For there is nothing sweeter. My body yearns for you.
I'll kill anyone supporting General Zotov.
Well, at least solved that issue rapidly.
I'm so sorry you lost the fight against him, Laura.
Oh well. Bye, Laura. Nice knowing you.
Your father has abandoned his human body and has embraced a new, grotesque form.
You cannot stop the coming of the new paradise. Hand me your souls.
You must complete the ritual before it's too late.
Oh wait, we've already read this. I got a spear blade. Okay. But
I should look around for what's missing.
Oh yeah, this is just the time to be looking around the graveyard for fucking random bottles of shit. Alright, so we gotta find those things. The question is, where the fuck are they gonna be? She doesn't have them.
What a demented whore.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for the help. I'm not entirely sure what we should be doing. Oh, in here now. Oh, thank fuck. Here's the things I need. Mr. Lazarus, I mentioned to you before, I've known your father for a long time. He confessed his darkest secret to me, and I encouraged him to follow God's path, to sacrifice his life in our Lord's service for a chance at redemption. I was happy when his connection to the divine strengthened, yet my joy soon turned to worry, dismay, and finally despair. His corrupted heart, instead of healing, fouled everything near him. The harm he's done, the vessel of evil he turned into, I could not convey those horrible things to Ludmilla, nor you. I waited for her, then you, to learn about him yourself, to see his path, to witness his actions and their consequences one by one, not to shock you with the facts of what he'd become today. In the process of learning about him, I'd hoped you'd find your own way of coping with the sad truth. Forgive this old fool if I too was wrong. May God light your way, Father Abraham. Good old Father Abraham. Okay, we got the two things. We need to finish the ritual now. Thank fuck for that. I just spent like 10 minutes running around the fucking graveyard. Gotta have a bit more direction. Some glowies. Some glow. I love the way there's just like taxis driving past and shit while all this fucking stuff's going down.
Something is missing here.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Did I do it?
Dagger
I did it.
Feels imbued with divine energy. But what should I do with it? Pierce Zotov's devilish new form?
The dagger is not meant for the wickedest of hearts, but for one that can still be brought to light from their path towards damnation.
Will you stop speaking in riddles?
Picked up a sack of ritual. I'm guessing like we have to kill ourselves, right? Hey sis, how's it going?
So much pain. It has to end.
Let's just follow our lovely sister into the graveyard.
All this suffering breaks my heart. Make it stop.
Jesus Christ. Hi.
I can't stand the pain anymore. Please, please help me. Please make it stop.
This pitiful hermit's suffering fills me with joy. Join me, my son. Let us delight in his agony together.
Is this what I must do? Would ending his life be an act of kindness in God's eyes? So be it.
Oh, I guess we don't
God,
get a choice.
I put my faith in you to guide my hand.
Stop! He's not the only one suffering. There are so many in pain. They must all be saved.
Okay. Hang on.
What am I supposed to do? I'm lost.
You cannot stop me. My new paradise is already here. What can my fool of a son do? Your mother tried to resist me, and I snapped her neck. I smashed my own daughter's skull when she wouldn't join me. I am death and salvation. I am despair and redemption.
Okay, I looked at what to do. I spent most of this playthrough looking at what to do, to be honest with you, because, oh god, I'll talk about it at the end. Alright, so, we had to go into the church and into the back of the church. I mean, it's the only place to go, eventually. I just wish it was, like,
A heart that can still be brought to light from its path towards damnation. An act of sacrifice for the good of the many.
Nothing can stop me.
We have to wait for him to stop
talking. Tear this place away from humanity. There is not a single soul still worthy of his blood.
Well, here we go.
Greater love
yeah, we had
has
to wait
no
for him to
one
stop
than
talking.
this, that a man lay down his own life for his friends. Lord, hear my prayer. Forgive us for the evil in our hearts. Forgive us for straying from your path. As I return my soul to you, I pray for your mercy on those who remain.
Wow, he didn't even hesitate, just straight in. It just blew up! What the fuck?
Lord, remember me when I come into your kingdom.
Change your fucking tune now, haven't you, dipshit? December 25th, Collier Cemetery. Christmas Day.
I can't believe she's truly gone. We've witnessed too many horrible things these past days.
Indeed. But for now, things have settled down. It is time to leave behind those atrocities.
We humans are frail, but even so, we are capable of great evil. I'm afraid no one will believe my story of what happened in the end. We'll forget, and what we now know as truth will slowly turn into a distant, hazy memory. And then, one day, another General Zodov may rise.
Perhaps, but you mustn't only think of the darkness. Live your life and find the good and beauty in it. You owe it to those who sacrificed themselves. And don't forget, even in the darkest of times, God still works miracles.
Okay. Okay. My thoughts on The Last Days of Lazarus. It's a pretty good game overall. Like, it has some very good horror aesthetics, and it has some pretty interesting tonal shifts and things like that throughout. Like, I think it's a pretty good attempt at a horror game. Things I don't like. Let's do things I do like first. I like the aesthetics of the monsters. I liked the apartment stuff in particular. I thought that was pretty well done. I like gradually undercovering what disturbing shit the neighbors had been up to and that kind of thing. I felt the orphanage section actually was done really well as well. It was the best section in terms of like guiding you to what you had to do and explaining things clearly. And there were some good shocking revelations there and plot points. The game excels when it comes to its narrative, I think, but it kind of fails when it comes to its gameplay. The puzzles in the ice section and at the end there are just a bit of a mess, really. I hate puzzles in horror games most of the time, to be honest with you. I feel like they just are a barrier to progression rather than actually fun, if that makes sense. It's all well and good like trying to figure out the steps of something, but like the more traditional puzzles that you'd find in adventure games popping up in horror games doesn't sit with me usually, and I thought they were pretty bad in this game. Not insane. I've seen worse, but they were still pretty bad. Very light on the explanation. Secondly, I really think the game's biggest flaw is its contextual type stuff. So it's like, oh, to get the phone to ring, I need to look at a plate of food in the kitchen. Why? To get the final cutscene, you have to wait for him to finish talking. Then don't let me walk into the church until he finishes talking, because otherwise, if I walk into the church while he's talking, which I did, and nothing happens, I'll assume there's nothing in there. You can't have things dependent on dialogue going in the background. It's just not how games generally work. And there's a lot of times where it's like you have to look at like a tiny pixel somewhere in order for something to trigger in order to progress, and it just doesn't work very well. They're the weak points of the game for sure. But overall, I still think it's pretty good. I give it a 7 probably. As horror games go, I felt like it wasn't bad. Maybe a 6. 6 or 7, but somewhere like that. It definitely is above average, which is good, because most horror games are not. One thing I will say is this game, I had to run it on low settings because it makes my computer explode, and I don't know if that's just bad optimization or what, but my 3080 did not like this game. Like, it was overheating to fuck. And this is I can run like Elden Ring on max detail, for example, with no problems, and not a lot of heat coming out. But this game pushed my graphics card into fucking override, and yeah, there's definitely something not quite right about that. But I did have an early build, so don't take that as something that's like not fixed, because I don't know. This was like an early, I got early access from the devs, which I am very grateful you let me do that. But yeah, not bad overall, and definitely above average for the quality of horror games that have overall been released this year. So yeah, especially something that I feel, in terms of its location, could definitely be built upon more in other games. It'd be nice to see more Eastern European horrors, and yeah, I think that's my general thoughts on the matter. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the video, consider pledging to our Patreon. Really would help us out a ton and allow us to keep making these long plays. I'm going to try and get these out every 2 days is the plan. To at least an hour video every 2 days is the plan. If that's something you want to see, consider pledging, because it helps us out a shit ton, and you can get involved in what games are actually seen on the channel when it comes to the older stuff. So please consider doing that, and have a fantastic, wonderful, brilliant, amazing day. Bye.